avatar here in a moment. But a couple things before we do get started. If you know someone who wants to play in a GMR game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting into a wait list for a campaign slot or joining one of my one-shots. Speaking of one-shots, I have a one-shot this coming Friday, which is day after tomorrow, at noon Central Time. There are 2 tickets still available for that, so hop on that while you still can. The tickets for that are over at gmeric.com, right on the front page, along with the Sagaos Edition t-shirt, hoodie, and tank tops, which are really, really pretty and really cool. We also have the Patreon live over at patreon.com/gmeric, and the GM tip videos and archives are over on YouTube. If you do watch those, do hit a thumbs up. It does help me out a ton, makes me feel nice, and lets me know that you guys like the content. We also have the reference site over at toivoarpg.com, where you guys can go look up a whole bunch of stuff. We do have the Dark Frost playtest one-shot coming up next Sunday evening. That will be a private event, and the tickets are sold out for that, so be ready for another one of those in the future. But we've got a great group of 4 guys who are coming there and going to test the Dark Frost Adventure Series. But let's go ahead and get you guys going, because you guys came to play some D&D, and it's that time. Alrighty. Because you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you are down here in Srona, in the Castle of Akeda, where you have come to vanquish Sagaos, the dastardly dragon that has been spreading drugs throughout Toivoa and manipulating people into their own deaths and detriment. This intelligent dragon has trapped his castle thoroughly, and you guys last week activated that trap and one of the traps, and have fallen into an oozy place. We find you guys currently engaged in combat with a series of black puddings and other gelatinous creatures. And we start the turn today with Bryn Gemflower being engaged in combat.
Alrighty, well, we learned last time that these guys are vulnerable to fire, and so let's take stock of where everyone is. I am flying. I think that Sason is also flying.
Correct.
And then Saphira can fly because she has her boots with
wings of flying, and I am 60
yes.
feet up.
Very good. Ruzid is carrying Salty Saison. Coin can go wherever the hell he wants. I see Oshin. Oshin, are you good? Are you flying? Are you... Oh, you have the magic carpet. That's what you were doing.
Yeah, I'm flying. If I do get hit, I'm probably going to go down. But
Yeah.
I'm flying and have a sanctuary on me.
Okay, and then that's good. And then Tati's around somewhere. She's quite sneaky, so I might just not notice her. And we have identified a possible teleport mechanism in the bottom left. But my proposal to the team is that we end the fight and rest here because Coin has an anti-magic field on him that is suppressing a parasite which will likely make him explode as soon as it runs out. And I'm in favor of waiting for the anti-magic field to go down and curing the parasite before we move on. But we can discuss that after cleaning up here. I'd like to firebolt this ooze to my lower left with my action. I have disadvantage on all attack rolls. Does a 17 hit the ooze?
It does.
Sweet. That's going to be 19 on the damage roll.
38 damage dealt, sir.
Good enough. Do I have Bardic? They have all been dealt out. Okay, according to my notes, I gave Bardic Inspiration to Ruzid, Tati, Saphira, and Oshin. Saphira definitely spent hers. Up to Ruzid, Tati, and Oshin, whether they still have it. So that's all I'm gonna do. I think I'm pretty safe up in the air because the users have to climb the walls and they're really slow. So I'm gonna end my turn.
Cool. Miss Tati.
Fantastic. I come up here and try to find a target. found a target. I don't have any cool fire stuff, so I have a chill touch.
Okay. On which one? I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry. This one.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it out in front of me.
It will suffer 20 necrotic damage as it becomes brittle and the section of it sloughs off and shatters across the ground, turning to dust.
Cool. I wave at him and use a bonus action to hide.
All right. Oshin Ryman, you are on a flying carpet.
Right. I'm gonna take a step here, and then I believe I can shoot a fireball that'll hit all these guys and
Okay.
avoid us. I think that avoids everybody. I can't see where Coin's at, but
Okay.
It doesn't matter because coin, like if you get coin, you don't hit coin.
Yeah,
He's
it's
got
gonna
evasion
fizzle.
and is in the field. He'll be fine.
And
Maybe
he's
you
in an
just
anti-magic field as well.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh yeah, wait. Those two
Yeah.
guys won't take. Or I guess one of the guys won't take damage if you angle it right.
So, you do the fireball?
yeah,
Okay.
I would have not been thinking about the anti-magic field. So.
Understood. So, I will make 3 dexterity saving throws. 1, 2, 3. I fail all of them because it's impossible for me to succeed. And each of them will suffer 74 damage. Excellent, sir. As they burn, you smell the charred citrus scent that permeates your nostrils. Anything else, Oshin?
No, that's it.
All right. Saison, you stand amongst oozes.
I am in the air currently.
You are up in the air. Very well.
I have no ability that's good against these guys unless I want to swing swords, which is a terrible idea. So I think I'm just going to move out of the way. I believe they're all on the ground, correct?
Correct. At the moment.
Cool. At the moment, yeah. Hopefully that's fine. I'm gonna fly over this way, and I'll go to 30 feet up,
Okay.
and I guess I will take the dodge action. Also, as a reminder, everybody, up to the northwest, there are other large oozes that can do ranged attacks against us. So just watch out for that. They might be slowly moving our way. I don't know.
All right. After Saison, we go to Cetoid Coin, who's currently covered in black ooze. You are
Right,
currently
so-
grappled.
Okay, so I would need to try and break the grapple.
Yes, sir. If you want to get out of it.
Yeah, Coin's mind would be I need to get out of this ooze.
Sure.
So what, like physically,
It's your-
mechanically, what would the call be? The
It is
roll
an
be?
athletics check to try to break free. And to break free of it, you are going to need to beat a 14 with your athletics check, please.
All right, Coin's gonna squirm. Hit a 9.
That is not higher than 14.
It's not, and I don't want to force a reroll on that.
Okay.
I think Coin.
You do have inspiration.
That's true, but this isn't food related.
Understood?
I don't think. Are oozes edible?
No, but you will be
Pudding.
if you stay there.
I think Coin is gonna squirm. He's gonna start swinging his rope dart out.
Okay.
Flavor-wise, he's trying to grapple it to the wall to get out.
Sure.
It fails due to the athletic, but I think it'll do damage on the way out,
Okay.
and I'll count that as 2 attacks going out.
Yes, sir. Both of those will strike it, and you will deal 22 damage to it.
He will swing his arm with a follow-up to deal that additional 15.
Excellent, sir. As you slap the ooze, sections of it go slopping off and splatter against the wall.
Does any of this proc poison?
The poison, they should. So let's see. 1, 2, and 3. So, I believe your DC is 12, correct?
Correct.
All right, and you did hit it with piercing damage, correct?
Is it not me to beat it?
Yep.
If it rolled a 12?
Yep.
Then you pass it.
All right, cool. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna hope I survive around and call it. I'll
Understood.
pass it.
Salty Sason.
He's incredibly low and also doesn't have much, but I think he has the bow. Did I give it to him? Let me double check. Yes, he has the longbow. I just saw piercing damage and they did not split from it, correct?
Correct.
Great. Salty Saison is going to take a shot at this ooze over here.
Okay.
Wow.
And you will hit for 11 damage.
Wow. Even more shocking. And he'll go for the second attack.
Okay. For an additional 11 damage. Very consistent.
Great. We'll take it. That'll be it for him.
All right. It becomes the ooze's turns. This ooze will finish consuming the ogre. All right. The ooze that is currently engulfed over Coin is going to try to digest Coin. This will be an automatic hit because you are inside of it. So you are going to be suffering 25 damage, Coin.
I don't suppose this isn't like magic acid or anything.
No, sir.
is
It is not magic
Okay.
acid. It is simply digestive acid.
All right, I'll take it, but it is halved due to empty body.
Yes, sir.
I think the magic acid saved for Bodhi's Dharma.
Yep.
Yeah.
This ooze is going to crawl across the wall to here. And as it does so, it comes over to where Saphira is.
I am 60 feet up in the air.
So is he.
60 feet up in the air?
Yep.
Okay, well, bring it on.
Here comes the one slap. A 20 to strike you.
That misses thanks to Blade Song.
All right. This one is going to ooze towards the wall and climb 20 feet up. Or 15 feet up because it moved 5 feet to get up there. This one will also move towards the wall and go up. So those are up 15 feet. We will move up towards the wall there. And yeah, we will move over to here. And we'll go up the wall. Okay. They're coming up, guys. All right. And I think, let me check, because I think I can see Coin with something else. Nope, not yet. All right. All good. Saphira, what would you like to do?
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage first.
Okay.
Wait, no, hold on a second. Maybe not. Because then I can't dash. Ooh.
Ooh.
What choices? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just. Do I have anything that can do fire damage? That oh, I have burning hands. I don't think I don't know if I've cast that in this campaign before, but I'm going to do that now.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna cast it to my right where it hits whoever it hits.
All right.
I think
This
one
will
of
only
them
hit the
anyway.
one.
Actually, wait, no, they're okay. Actually, I'm trying to see that anti-magic field overlaps even this one. It might.
No, because Coin's on the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
3D combat.
Burning hands on the one that's right by me.
Understood. So we're going to go ahead and roll dexterity saving throw. I failed, and it will suffer 26 fire damage. Woof.
And then I will use my bonus action to disengage, and I'm going to fly over to here and maintain my same height.
Cool. Awesome. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Ruzid. What would you like to do, sir?
Okay. I'm just 70 feet up, so I'm still in a good position, I think. I'm gonna try to kill this one this low by opening my mouth and shooting a firebolt at it.
Nope. And you will deal
25 fire
50 damage burning it, and it will roast and bubble and boil into a slick black smear across the wall.
Got one! End turn.
Understood. Bryn Gemflower, we return to you.
All right. Well, I don't think much has changed. So let's just firebolt this guy again and try and reduce the number of bad guys. Let's see, 18 we know hits, and I rolled a 27 on the damage roll.
Awesome. That was this one near you?
Yes.
Understood. So you will deal 54 damage to him.
We know like an
what
11
words?
hits, so it's gonna be hard not to hit.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Cool. Well, this guy is one more good hit. We'll do that guy in. I think. I'm gonna fly over to where Saphira is. So I'll move to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, and then to here, and that will be all for my turn.
Cool. So after Bryn, we go to Tati.
Fantastic. Still can't do a lot. We'll do the same thing again. Chill touch at this one creeping around the corner.
Okay. All right, and you will necrotize it for 23 damage. Well done.
And I will hide again.
Understood. After Tati, we go to Oshin.
I am going to. So these guys you said are about 15 feet off the ground.
Yes.
Okay. So if I move, I believe here,
Sure.
that would be 5 feet, and then I'm about 25 feet. I think I was either 20 or 25 feet. So if I'm shooting it at an angle and I can shoot, supposed to be in the line, 15 feet. I
Okay.
can hit both of these guys, correct?
Sure. Yeah. What are you
Okay.
shooting?
I'm going to upcast, but it doesn't do anything when I upcast it. Investiture of flame.
Okay.
So what that is, I can just display it to make it easy.
Sure.
Uh,
All right. So flames race across your body, which looks badass, shedding bright light at 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30. Flames don't harm you until the spell ends. You are immune to fire damage and have resistance to cold. Any creature that moves within 5 feet of you for the first time will take damage, and you create a line of fire 15 feet long and 5 feet wide. All right, so you're going to emanate that outwards to hit these two?
yeah, correct.
Awesome. So my dexterity saving throws will both fail, and each of them will suffer 46 damage. This one chars and falls with a brittle crumble, and the other one suffers 46 fire damage, sir.
All right. And then I'll just back up, back up, I guess.
Okay. The smell of citrus is getting stronger as you do so.
Interesting. And I'll end my turn there.
Sayson, what would you like to do?
Mostly. How high off the ground is this top one over here?
This one here or this one over here?
This one over here, yeah.
Okay, this northern one is currently 15 feet off the ground.
15 feet off the ground? Okay, cool. Just making sure, not too close. I think I worry you guys are gonna get pelted
This one
by
is
stuff.
60 feet.
That's 60 feet? Okay, that's good to note. And how high is the ceiling again? I believe it's incredibly high.
It is 120 feet high.
Cool, yeah, that's quite high. Great. 30 feet off the ground, so I'm going to fly here, over this way, and I'm a little worried about Coin, to be entirely honest. Coin, are you going to be able to get out of there? That's the same sound you make when you're swimming. I think it's fine.
To be clear, a Terminator thumbs up appears out of the top of the ooze briefly.
That's the same sound you make when you're swimming, so I assumed you were fine. Great. I'll fly over here and take the dodge action. Still
Understood.
30 feet up.
Sweet. Mr. the Coin.
Athletics check fires off for 26. He is attempting to break grapple and escape.
Understood. You have escaped.
Ooh. All right. I'm gonna play this. So dual action.
Sure.
He's gonna do another rope dart. It damages. It pierces out of the ooze.
Okay.
Impacts the rock about 20 feet above.
Sure.
And sort of sticks into it. Coin's gonna pull that to leap himself out of the ooze, to pull himself
Very well.
straight upwards. Let me go ahead and roll the damage dealt during that.
Cool.
He's going to pull the rope dart out of the rock. I'm gonna roll the rope dart attack, but I would say, like, flavor-wise, the rock is falling and hitting the ooze.
Okay.
The speed of it affected by the rope dart.
Sure.
Then he's going to kick upwards and climb about 30 feet northward. So he's already jumped up 20 feet. He's 50
Right.
feet above the ooze now.
Understood.
And that will be his turn.
Cool. All right. Then we go to Salty.
He's going to take 2 arrow shots at... let's do this one over here. Northernmost.
Okay.
Works. There we go.
The first will pierce for 10 piercing damage, and the second for 5. As that one
All
kind
right.
of flubbed.
Hey, still hit him. That'll be all.
Cool. All right. Well, no one's on the ground anymore. So this ooze is going to try to trace its prey upwards. And so it will come up 20 feet towards you, Coin. This one also comes up. It is now 15 feet off the ground. However, this one we established was 60 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
And is going to ooze towards you, and we're going to try to cover you in ooze, Coin.
Yes, you are.
All right. So, Coin, a 17 to hit you.
Nada.
All right, but I did ooze into your space, so you are going to suffer the 18 acid damage from me oozing you.
You hate to see it.
All right. Cool.
But I'm not grappled or anything.
Nope, you just covered in it.
Okay.
All right. That is... This thing's going to crawl across the wall up higher to try to get to Oshin, but he can't. This thing is going to move... He's going to fall and then move over to here and try to climb this wall. I'm 5 feet off the ground. All right. Saphira, what would you like to do?
All right. Yeah, I can't really do burning hands again because otherwise I'm gonna be out of spell slot. So I'm just gonna fly over into the not into the anti-magic field. Bad
Yes.
idea. Bad
Oh,
idea.
damn. That was gonna be great. I'm gonna fly into the anti-magic field were words that I was going to absolutely adore.
I had the whole plan thought out, and then actually thought about it for a second. All right, I'm going to fly this way and downward, pile drive down into that ooze there.
Sure. Critically striking it. And so this is going to deal 11 plus 42. Sorry, 11 plus, not 42, but 48. 11 plus 48 would be 59. 59 plus 38. Gosh. Brain. 99, right? 97.
97.
97 damage. Alright, 97 damage dealt as you fall upon it. Well done.
That is. I really want to attack it again just to get that last bit done, but that would be very irresponsible, and I'm trying to be more responsible.
It is
I'm gonna use my
Saphira,
bonus
though.
action Yes, and Saphira is trying.
Okay, okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to dash and fly right back up to where I was before. Be
Cool.
60 feet up in the air again.
Awesome. Mr. Ruzin. What would you like to do, Mr. Ruzin, as you are flying with Salty Satan on your back?
Oh, whoops. There's only one target left, right? That's not in an anti-magic field.
Well,
that we can see. 'Cause
There's
I know
one
there's a
more
bunch
around
of
the
other
corner.
enemies abound around the cavern, but like.
There's one more Biosheen around the corner.
Okay. So 70 feet up. Let's fly a little bit. 80. 100. Or whoops.
are you like squeezing against the wall to do that?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
That. I guess does that like okay. I presume that if I graze the anti-magic field, I mean the anti-magic field suppresses things, right?
Correct.
It doesn't stop things from happening. And I guess I did a little bit of reading about anti-magic fields and polymorph effects, and my impression is that if my like paw is in the anti-magic field, it still looks like I'm a dragon, but it doesn't actually it's like not actually there. Like if you try to hit my claws there, it would do nothing because it's not actually.
No, it doesn't leave the illusion. You actually turn back into a kobold until you fall out of the range, and then you would return to being a dragon.
But my whole body, or just the part that's in the field?
Yeah. You're affected.
That didn't. I said my whole body, or the parts that's in the field.
Your
That's
whole
what-
body will,
Okay,
because you touch it.
then I won't do that.
Okay.
I thought it was just like the part of my body that's in the field.
No,
would have
it's
the
like
problem.
saying your part of your body gets hit by the fireball. No, you got hit by the fireball.
Okay, well then I'll just stand here and just shoot this thing, I guess.
Okay?
That should hopefully
And
kill
that
it.
destroys it, sir. Removing the threat from the people over there.
And I got another one.
Cool. As it burns and the last embers of it wink out, we will go to Bryn Gemflower.
Okay. Let's see. Oshin goes before Coin. I'm gonna move 5, 10. I guess that one has enough health left that I can contribute. I'm gonna take a shot at the one that's next to Oshin with my firebolt, and barring a nat 1, I think we've determined that its AC is low enough to score a hit. So 13 to hit for 24 on the die roll.
All right. Excellent. You dealt 48 damage. No, Oshin, that means the people inside the anti-magic field would not get hit by the fireball.
Okay, I thought you were saying that like being slightly in it affected your whole body, so that's why I was like, if it just touched, like if you're not fully inside it, you should be getting hit by stuff outside it as well. Then
It depends.
No, it's the other way.
It's the other way around.
Eric's treating is the other way around,
Yeah.
where any part of you inside the anti-magic field is equivalent to the whole of you
Yeah.
being inside the anti-magic field.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly,
For
down to
polymorph effects,
here.
yeah.
and
Because I can't unpolymorph part of him.
that'll be all that I do this.
Yep. Okay. Miss Tati.
Let me sneak up. And I'm gonna toss daggers at
Okay,
these guys.
cool. Are these the magical daggers?
They're magical in the sense that they are magically concealed in my wrist, and then they are real daggers when I pull them out.
Okay. This is the bracer flying daggers, right?
Yeah.
Let me go take a look at them real quick. Cool. So they cannot see you. All right. These are magic daggers. So when they throw, they disappear inside the anti-magic field.
Some bullshit.
I agree. But that's what the Bracer Flying Dagger says.
I am going to move around and hide again as a bonus action.
Okay. Cool. Oshin!
I will use my action to create that wall
line?
of fire shooting.
Okay. So I will, for a token, do that. I cannot succeed, and I will suffer 26 fire damage, or 46 fire damage. Excellent, sir.
That'll be it.
Cool. Sason!
Fly a little bit more back this way and take the dodge action.
Cool. Coin?
The coin is going to leap out of the ooze rightwards. He's
Sure.
gonna hop over here while making 2 attacks on the
Okay.
ooze that just attacked him. 20. Does a 14 hit?
It does. You'll deal 31 points of damage to it.
Cool.
Anything
Coin's
else,
gonna
sir?
keep scaling up on the wall. He's gonna
Sure.
use all his distance here. He's gonna go about 65 feet. We'll say 60 feet since he kind of jumped
Okay.
at an angle. So he's now 65 feet above the nearest ooze.
Sure.
He will do no other actions.
Cool. So you are
Well,
up
that's-
against the ceiling right now. Just heads up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Get it? Heads up.
Cool. Salty, what would you like to do?
Firing 2 shots at the southernmost guy that's sticking out here.
Okay. All right. So here we go, and you will strike him for 18 damage.
We'll
Sweet.
take it. Are we on?
Cool. I am going to chase up towards Coin. I will make it all the way up to 100 feet. Coin, you are 20 feet above them.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to spit at normal Sason from the northwest area. So, far to the northwest there, there's a critter.
Big and ugly.
Yep.
But he does seem to be stuck, is the good news.
We are going to squirt bile at you, sir. Need you make a dexterity saving throw of DC 20 or suffer 35 acid damage.
And this is not a magical effect.
It is not. It is literally a glob of bile.
Yeah, checks out. Ugh, that's fine.
All right, you will suffer 35 acid damage as it begins to corrode you. All right. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for them. And yeah. The one near Oshin rises higher to get near Oshin. That is all. So, after their turn, we go to Saphira.
Alright, I'm gonna fly over toward the one near Oshin, matching its height. I'm going to attempt to stab at it.
And that will hit, dealing 38 damage.
And then I will dash away.
Okay.
And oh, that's where that is. Okay, well, I still have a little bit of movement left, so I'm going to get right back to there. And once again, I think I want to be 60 feet up.
Okay. Cool.
That is it.
Awesome. So after Saphir, we go to Ruzid, sir.
You may be muted.
I shoot another firebolt at this one over here. One that's closer.
Okay.
And continue holding my ground.
Cool. And you blasted it for 46 damage, sir.
Worth.
Sweet. Mr. Brand.
Okay, I'm gonna try and finish off this guy over here with another fire. So that is bringing that 15 to hit for 17 fire damage.
Okay. And that was on which one? I'm sorry.
The lone one over
Understood.
here next to Oshin.
It is charred and crumbles.
Yay! All right, that's another one down.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust, indeed. So now we just have to deal with these ones. Was that Jordan? I'm guessing that was Jordan making a joke. It came through all garbled. No need to. No need.
He was
to
repeating the beat from Another One Bites the Dust.
Oh,
just to be
okay.
clear.
And another ooze down, and another ooze down. The one back.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. And then I think I'll just actually I might get out of the way because I think Oshin's gonna come in here and kick some ass pretty shortly. So I'll move. I have a pretty substantial flying speed, so I'll just move back to here. I can't see coin anymore, but I also can't really do anything about like being able to see coin or not doesn't matter because I can't
He's
affect
like
it magically.
He's getting cobwebs out of the corner of the ceiling. Don't worry about him.
Okay. Yeah. I'll end my turn.
All right, Miss Tati.
Alright. Yeah, using Bryn as cover, I want to sneaky dagger that one.
Okay. It is no longer in an anti-magic field, so your magic daggers fly true, and you did not roll a natural one, so you will deal 34 damage to it. With the dagger, because it cannot see you.
I'll toss the other one.
Okay?
Oh.
And he
Woo.
rolled a 2, but... Or, yeah, it dies, so... Okay.
Well, I mean, I have super advantage.
Oh, correct. So it will critically strike and destroy the ooze.
Fantastic.
Yes. All right. Anything else, Miss Tati?
Sure. I'm gonna use Ruzid as cover and hide again.
Understood. Mr. Ryman, what would our Highland Minotaur like to do?
I will charge over to here, and I will. Oh man, height wise, is this guy out of Coin's aura?
He is.
Okay, so I'm. gonna
They're
hit
both
him with
out of
a-
the aura at the moment.
I'll hit the near one with a firebolt.
Okay. The firebolt will deal 58 damage, sir. Well struck. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Say some prime.
Yeah, you guys seem to be doing a great job. Just watch for the acid spitting monster up here. Pro tip, I'm gonna get out of his way so he can't see me. I'll fly over there, take the dodge action.
He can still see you.
Okay, I'll move a little bit more. I couldn't see him from my angle.
Okay. There you
I
go.
will move.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah. Oh, I'm still above you. Am I not?
You might be. I can't tell.
I wouldn't
I'm
trust
like
it there.
25
Yes.
feet off the ground.
Yeah, I'm 30, so I'm a little bit above you still.
I mean,
Okay.
like, don't paladins always think that they're above people?
Exactly, right? That's exactly it. Looking down on people. Think they're
I don't
better.
think that. I
Dragging
know
their boots
that.
through someone's hair.
Uh-huh.
That'll be all.
Okay. After Sasa, we go to Cetone Coin, who is currently pinned up against the ceiling. What would you like to do, sir?
Coin's gonna do something pretty dumb.
Oh, this will be
Which
fun.
is- He's gonna hop off the wall and start spinning shuriken style with his rope dart. And
You're going to
I want
Beyblade them on the way
I-
down?
I want to flavor this as him hitting one falling and then hitting the next one. with
Very
his
well.
spin. So, first one,
Yes, sir.
as he's falling down, you hear like the Doppler effect if you're nearby. You just hear.
All right. Well, the first one gets struck for 13 piercing damage, leaving you with 12. The second one,
Second one is going to hit for 17 with the 20.
excellent, sir. And you descend, and you dropped 120 feet. So 12d6. You will need to negate 51 damage, which I believe you do so because you're a monk.
Yeah, I'd reduce it by 90, so he bounces right off the rock.
All right.
Here's how I'm going to flavor it. As he reaches the bottom, he pulls in the rope dart so as to not smash it and destroy it. I'll even do like a acrobatics check here. 26.
Yep.
He manages to land, cat-like on his feet in like a crouched frog stance. I actually want to play this as he jumps back upwards. Are we assuming he has movement left after falling?
Yeah, you've moved 5 feet.
Perfect. He's going to hop upwards. Now, how low is the lower ooze?
60 feet up. Oh,
That's
no,
exactly
they
the
were
amount
80. They were 80 feet up because they were pinning you near the ceiling. So, no, they were 80 feet up.
Okay, can I please do this because it would be
Sure,
funny?
of course.
You know how I said he goes crouching frog? He
Yes,
grabs
sir.
a rock and then hops to the top of his jump, which I
Sure.
think would be like 25 feet straight upwards,
Huh?
which would leave about like 60 feet for him to try and beam a rock
Sure.
with a pitch throw.
Absolutely.
straight
So
up.
with disadvantage because of range, I
Yeah,
need you
absolutely.
to roll that. This is going to be crouching toad, flying rock.
crouching toad Babe Ruth style.
I was making crouching tiger, flying dragon. Reference.
Well, yeah, but
Anyway. So,
I pivoted.
yep. Well, it will deal 8 damage, sir, leaving you with 4 hit points.
He take those. And then he will descend back to the ground. And then just sort of land on his feet
All right.
and pass turn.
Sweet. We go to Salty.
Awesome. First shot at the very injured ooze.
All right. So the first shot at the very injured ooze will slay it. As it dribbles against the wall, it flows down. Awesome.
Not bad. And then he can't actually see the other ooze, I don't think, so that's probably going to be it for him.
Cool. This ooze falls towards Coin. It was 80 feet in the air, so 8d6. It will suffer 33 falling damage. And as it does so, Coin, it's going to glop you.
Oh no.
So, you're going to suffer 21 acid damage. And it did fall upon you, so you also suffer the 33 bludgeoning damage.
We take those. Okay, that is half, so 33 plus 21, so
Yes, sir.
20, so 54
Yes, sir.
half?
So,
So 27?
7. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. I have no other oozes at the moment to do anything with. So, Safira.
All right. Okay, how tall is the anti-magic field? 10 feet?
Yes, it's 10 feet emanation from Coin, so it goes up to the 15-foot square.
All right. That works out perfectly. So I'm gonna lie down so that I am just outside of it. And I am going to throw my dagger, and that is within its normal range so that I don't have to take disadvantage on it.
Cool. And you will hit. And
That is stripped of its bonuses, so that's just a normal.
so,
I'm
as the dagger goes flying end over end, it pierces through a vital section of the ooze, and the ooze sloughs off of Coin and turns into an oil slick on the ground. It is defeated.
and for the record, I'm using a magic dagger. I'm just using the.
Understood.
Yeah, so I have no idea if it affects non-magical weapons.
All right.
Then I'm going to land
Okay.
because I don't want to be up in there in case the anti-magic field comes over me.
Cool. Now that was a magic dagger that went into the ooze while in an anti-magic field, correct?
Exactly.
All right.
Yes.
So the weapon will take a permanent -1 penalty to damage rolls.
All right.
Because it has a corrosive form that a creature that touches the pudding or hits it with a melee attack, any non-magic weapon made of metal or wood that hits the pudding corrodes. After dealing damage, the weapon takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty. So. That should be affecting Coin's rope dart as well. We're just going to ignore it. Because I haven't.
Wasn't the rope dart magical?
Yeah, but he's in an anti-magic field. I forgot to track it, so we're just going to ignore it. My bad.
That's fair. For what it's worth, it's literally just a really heavy piece of metal on a rope.
Right.
So
That's a magical one.
it is magical, but it's still gonna have some move to it.
Right. But inside the anti-magic field, it should have corroded. Regardless, I did track it. We're not going to worry about
got you, the corrosion. I mean, that's up to you. I will respect whatever
it. It's
your call
too
is.
late.
Oh, yeah, you're saying retroactively. Gotcha.
It's way too late. So I can't apply it to Saphira in order to be fair. So
I'm
If
still
you
gonna apply
want-
just because I like.
you don't want me to do this, Coin, because if
No.
it drops to
What
a
I'm-
-5, the weapon's destroyed.
I understand that. I was going to say, since that's mechanically, if you want to say it is an erosion over time and that it's like dropping from +3 to +2, like, I would feel bad to pretend that there is no negative effect hitting the rope dart.
Yeah, we're just going to just ignore the fact that the effect was there. Because I forgot to track it. My
Play it
bad.
through. That's what.
All right. Cool. So,
Absolutely brutal combo. That
Oh, yeah.
wasn't even designed by Eric because it just happened that way. Because there's not an anti-magic field in this encounter normally.
cool.
Okay.
So, anything else, Saphira?
Nothing else.
All right. Ruzid.
Are there any more of them? No.
Yeah, there's 2 more.
At least.
Really big
There's some-
ones.
Big ones to the northwest, but I don't think they can get any closer. So like,
Can they
can
not
just
reach
leave
us?
them.
Like, that guy looks pretty
Yeah.
stuck.
Is he
I
stuck?
think we could just leave them.
He looks kind of stuck between, like, those 2 walls. Doesn't look very comfortable. Well, I mean, if he's stuck, then yeah, why bother? Let's just like find a safer corner and just chill.
Really look comfortable in the more open space either. He's like chained up and gross.
If
So
we
is that
wanna
the
look-
plan, team, or
If we want to look down here, I know we're not going to leave yet, but we might want to scout out the way out before we try and rest.
There is something down that way. By that little flowery circle thing. Oh, just be careful.
oh, this is
There's
a
lot
dead
there.
end? Whatever. I'll just get over there in the next 6 seconds, and Rue's gonna end his turn.
Okay, cool. Bryn,
So what's the plan? Are we gonna try and fight the other monsters in here? Because there are those guys that spit acid at you and then try and teleport you, but they're not very good at it because it's a con save, and we have insane con saves with the paladins in the party. So are we gonna try and like clear this place out, or are we actually trying to leave?
As a reminder, assuming that we've seen the thing in the bottom left, what some people suspect it may be a teleporter. If that's the case, Coin can't take it.
Yeah, I don't think we'd want to use
I-
the teleport anyway, just because it might be one way, it might go to multiple different destinations. It just feels like a really silly idea to try and just take it and hope that it takes us somewhere good, and that's assuming it even is a teleport. If we did leave, it would be through mundane means. I think.
I have a question that may be relevant. Eric,
Yes, sir.
have we? Because if the anti-magic lasts an hour, how long has it been since we kind of touched down at that first bridge?
4 minutes.
My God. Yeah, we gotta work.
We did a short rest.
You did a short rest?
Yeah, because we
You're correct.
we landed down.
You're right.
The monsters came out of the water. What's her name through the
34
through
minutes.
the thing I coined. Okay, so yeah, we'd have to.
We have
just
a half
sit
an
for a
hour
while.
to burn, assuming that's our way out.
So are we gonna? I'll just follow Ruzid for now. I'll fly 5, 10, 15, 20.
Bryn,
I feel like
you
if
smell an exceedingly strong scent of citrus.
I don't think I want to be the first one that goes around a corner, because when I'm the first one who goes around a corner, I always regret it. So I'm just gonna fly back to where the rest of the group is. And do I have a straight line to this thing? Hang on. Can I hit that without hitting any walls? I can't.
Yep.
I can see its token.
Yep, if you
But
can
I
see it,
can't
you can
see
shoot
it.
at it. Yep. There's a
Okay,
sliver
well,
there.
I have disadvantage anyway. So yeah, I will throw a firebolt at it
Okay.
and see what happens. Does a 21 make contact?
A 21 does make contact, and it will suffer 11 damage.
Interesting. Fire resistance. That is unlucky, but we learned something today. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Tati, what would you like to do?
Sorry, I'm coming. 20. 30. I knew it. Sorry, I knew that southwest was different. Southwest. And then, goddamn, I don't like those guys. You think this goes around somewhere? Dash. And
Tati,
Also
you can
dash.
smell an exceedingly strong scent of citrus in the area.
I love citrus. Can't see shit though. That is a rogue triple dash.
Understood. Cool. Then we go to Oshin.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will be moving down this way and then taking the dash.
Okay. And
Oh,
as you find yourself encased inside of an enormous gelatinous cube, sir.
was that not discernible before?
I'm sorry?
I said I would not have been able to see that beforehand.
Nope. It is invisible until touched.
Oh wait, but
blind sight.
I have see invisibility, Eric.
Oh, you have see invisibility. Okay. Then yeah.
It's my.
I'm sorry?
the
Then you would have
third
seen
eye
it.
thing.
Yep. You would have seen it right there then.
All right.
Sorry. That's
no,
where
that's
your
okay.
where your
Doesn't
movement
come up
stopped.
often.
Right.
And in that case, I am just going to hit it with a firebolt. I believe that would probably be disadvantaged because I'm so close, but I think that it would be hard to hit it or hard to miss it.
Okay. Now, did you re-up the third eye after your short rest?
I think that I've typed it into the chat each time. I
Okay.
can go back and check to make
Oh,
sure.
good. We'll say you did. All right.
Okay.
So you're going to firebolt it. Awesome. And we will go ahead and take the 25 fire damage. Essentially, you guys can just range this thing down over the next however many turns. So,
Okay. Yeah, then I would have just taken a step back and ended there.
understood. Sayson?
They can range things down over the next few turns.
Right.
I will take the dodge action.
All right. Mr. the Coin.
One moment. So Coin is going to flurry of healing on himself.
Sure.
Because he passes, so we're going to triple heal. I don't think he'll do any other actions. He will just remain where he is for now.
Cool. All right.
And pass turn.
Salty.
He can't see it from here, but I assume, did Oshin tell us what happened over there?
Do we have? Well, I mean, I told you that there was like a sigil over there, and that's where I was heading.
That's
don't
it?
know if I
Okay.
would've Yeah.
Nothing that he's salty. Will just take the dodge action over here.
Cool. I can spit at Bryn from the top left.
Very well.
Bryn, I need a dexterity saving throw of DC 20, please. Or suffer 39 acid damage.
Pretty gross. I am close to a paladin.
Affirmative.
Is not a magical effect? I'm guessing
It
It's
is
just
not. It is just
Okay.
goop.
Okay, is there any reason I'd have advantage on this? I don't think so. Because but I still have a nice paladin, and we get a nat 20, so 28 to save.
Understood. So you dodge to the side, it flops against the far wall and burns. There is no half
Lovely.
damage on this.
Yeah.
And then we are going to ooze a total of 10 feet into Oshin's space. Oshin, I entered your space.
You take 9 fire damage.
I take 9 fire damage. Understood. As I wrap myself around you, you are now grappled and restrained. Your speed is 0. You're unable to move, and you will suffer acid damage to the tune of 24.
Okay.
That is the extent of what I can do. Saphira?
All right, let's fly across 5. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60.
You enter the gelatinous cube space.
Oh, that counts as part of its space.
Yep. So,
Okay. Well,
as you enter that space, you will suffer 29 acid damage. Saphira.
all right. Does that cause me to be grappled?
Yep, grappled and restrained.
Ooh, that's. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my action to try to escape then.
Okay. Need you roll your athletics check. And the DC you're shooting
and
for is a 16.
Okay, that's. Let me just see if I need to use. Oh, that rolls up right now, so I can't. Okay, here we go. There we go.
All right, you break
And I'll
free.
use my bonus action to dash out of there.
Understood.
And, right there, and we will return to the familiar spot of being 60 feet up in the air.
Cool. All right. And for the record, this cube extends all the way to the ceiling.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. It is a column
okay.
of gelatinous cube.
In that case, I'll be on the ground instead of in the air.
Understood. Ruzid.
And I will point it out to everyone that there's a really big, very hearty cube over there.
Ruzid, are you muted, sir? There you are. Got you now.
Okay, I have returned.
What would you like to do, sir?
So if people started moving in a specific direction yet? I guess not.
Yes, but they ran right into a gelatinous cube, so be careful.
Is it over? Like I guess they ran this way. People are running this way.
Yeah.
5, 30, 35, 40. Oh boy. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at that thing.
Okay. And you will strike it, dealing 30 fire damage.
This one's not vulnerable, but still damage is damage. That will be.
Okay. Bryn Gemflower.
Okay, well, it seems the rest of the party's up to something, so let's investigate. 5, 10, 15. What are we shooting at exactly? 20.
Yeah,
Oh,
very clear looking.
Huge.
Oh, yeah, I
Interesting
see it now. 25. Oshin, are you in trouble?
You
Yes.
You've got the psychic link. You're right. Disregard.
There is no psychic link.
Oh, okay.
We have not
He's
established
inside of
it.
the gelatinous cube.
Oh, okay. In that case, I would like to try and teleport Oshin to safety. I will use my action to cast Vortex Warp on Oshin, and I would like to plop him. Oh wait, he's got the fire shield on him, so if we put him right next to us, it'll hurt.
It's only 5 feet, so
Yeah, I
As
just
long
mean I
as
was
it's
gonna
not
put him like
right.
right here, but that would just scorch 3 other members of the party. So I'll
if you-
instead.
you could drop me in the air too, because I'm on the carpet.
Does it have to be on the? It has to be on a surface.
Oh, okay.
Because it's the intention of the teleport is that you're not supposed to be able to just dump people in the air and then they fall a long distance. It's supposed to be like a safe teleport. I'd like to put Oshin right.
Okay. Cool. So she can go there. Awesome.
And then that is my action, and I will pass my turn. Hang on, can I still see the big? I cannot see the big guy up there. Yeah, I'll chance it. I'll position here and hope that I don't get another thing of acid thrown at me.
Cool. Tati?
Here we go. Let's try. Oh, nope, let's not try that one, actually. Chill touch. Let's try chill touch.
Sure.
That's. Oh, did it roll? Come on.
One of these days I will do that super fast gelatinous cube and it will be gross. Just saying.
That would be really funny.
It would be
Just
hilarious.
really fast.
Is that the sort of thing you'd put in the Eric Has Fun campaign?
Yes, that would be absolutely one of those. So you strike it for 15 necrotic, and it solidifies in the section and just shatters off.
Oh.
If your Roomba is going 110 feet every 6 seconds, I want that Roomba. Just saying, guys. All right, anything else, Tati?
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot back and hide.
Okay,
Can I scoot back? Am I stuck in the wall? No, I'm good.
cool. Oshin?
I am gonna use an action to shoot off that. Ooh, it's got a 15-foot range, so I believe
Sure.
that it hits it.
Sure. So, the dexterity saving throw for this thing, you see a -1. It will suffer the 15 fire damage.
And I'll just end my turn there.
Understood.
Are you sure you don't want to get out? Just because if that thing touches you again, I think you just get completely dissolved if it kills you. And I don't know if we've seen it move, but I'm worried about you given your current distance from it.
It can move at least 10 feet.
Dissolved.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop concentration and then 5, 10, 15, 20, and just end there.
Okay. Cool. So then we go to C-Turn Coin.
Coin's going to do
Yeah, really
another.
just assume Sason would do nothing, huh? Like, you're
Oh,
right.
did we
wow.
skip Sayson? I'm sorry. Sayson,
No,
I'm
you're so
sorry.
right.
Are you dodging?
He's gonna dodge and move
Understood.
around this way and heal.
Understood. Sweet.
You can pass Coin. He's just going to flurry of healing once again.
Understood. He heals himself for 30.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Salty.
He's actually gonna fire one arrow down here, trying to hit this corner of wall.
Understood. and your arrow hits the wall. Good job.
Okay. Cool. So probably nothing in that corner, but I think we need to check everything. He's going to fire one arrow over here at this section of wall.
Okay.
Poorly,
And
but he'll fire
you
it.
strike a wall.
Cool. All right. Let's just nobody run around any corners blind if there are more of these things.
All right.
That'll be all.
Cool. After Salty, the ooze is going to move 10 feet and then dash 10 feet. So, we go to, before we go to Saphir's turn, I'm going to spit on either Ruzid or Sason Prime. So, we are going to squirt bile at one of the two of you. 1d2. Number 2. So, Sason Prime, need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Or suffer 30 acid damage. Sason, you're going to suffer 30 acid damage.
Cool. I rolled the wrong save, but it would have been lower, so we're fine.
Understood. Cool. That is the extent of their turns, Miss Saphira.
All right. So I haven't picked up my dagger, so I'm going to. I'm just gonna get Dora back out and take a swing at this thing.
Okay. And you
Good.
will hit it. And you're going to
Terrible
deal
sneak attack.
28 damage because Ruzid is technically in the space next to it here. So 28
I
damage.
got you. All right, and then I am going to fly back. Oh, I gotta be out of. Okay, I'm gonna fly 20 feet to there, 20 feet to there. I guess I could have used my bonus action for something, but I guess I'll just hide from anything else. The cube can see me, but oh well. But yeah, in case I need to go do anything else, that'll be it.
Okay. So from Saphir, we go to
Okay.
Ruzid. Yeah, we go to Ruzid next.
I want to just kite this thing, and then Ruzid uses another firebolt at it.
Okay, a 13 does hit,
Okay, and then Ruzid's gonna keep kiting.
and you are in melee range, so that's technically with disadvantage.
Oh, whoops.
I don't think you can really miss unless you roll that
You
one.
can roll a 1.
Right.
That was the worst that could happen.
Right.
A 1.
Hmm.
No,
All right.
Not a 1.
So you dealt 18 damage, and as you move away, it will attempt to make an opportunity attack against you.
Okay. That's what it's got.
All right. It'll critically strike you.
I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs.
You're going to cast Silvery Barbs. Who would you like to
Meaning
grant your
I am not
D20 to?
I'm looking at a D20 to Tati.
Okay. The Silvery Barbs results in a 25 to strike you, Ruzid.
Not a crit, so that's okay.
All right.
I'll get hit by it.
Cool. You are going to suffer 36 acid damage.
Oh, I would have taken a whole lot
That
of
would have been
damage.
extra 60
That would have
damage.
been like 100 damage. Okay, I'm glad
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah, it would have been 96
Yes.
damage.
Okay, I'll take 36. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And then I'll keep backing up.
Cool.
Like, here.
You smell an extremely strong scent of citrus.
I don't really like citrus that much. End's turn.
Okay. Cool. So after Ruzid, we go to Bryn.
I smelled it too when I was there. I don't like it. It's something's not right. All right. Let's continue to attack the giant ooze. Excuse me. I will firebolt or I guess this guy's not really generating health. I'll take a firebolt attack on it. Or do we? Well, hang on. If it dashes for 20 feet, I think we can all safely Yeah, I'll just firebolt it with disadvantage. 19 to hit for 19 fire damage.
Got it, sir.
And then I will use my movement. What altitude is Coin at right now?
On the ground?
On the ground. Okay. I will fly over to be next to Saphira. All right. I don't. Oh, I can just barely see the. I'm gonna go past Saphira to here. Just so I don't get acid zapped, and
Okay.
then that'll be the end of my turn.
Sure. Tati?
Okay, Brenda, you can hide behind me.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna laugh if you fly over Coin and Coin just hops up enough to drop you down.
Yeah.
And then, but like your magic catches up again when he lands. Sneaky. Oh, God, I wish I knew how close Ruzid was when he got hit. Sneaky. I'm gonna throw some daggers at this guy.
Sure. It's hard to miss. You will strike him for 36 damage.
And then I'm gonna go back and ooh, wait, what just happened? Hide.
Okay. Sweet. We go to Oshin.
I am going to, at the ooze, drop a hold monster.
All right. Sure. The ooze's wisdom saving throw is an 8. It will be held.
And how's an ooze smart? It doesn't even have a brain.
It's not intelligent. It's got a high wisdom.
I'm
Great
sorry,
smarts.
does it have a heart? I can see through it. Where's the organ that's making it a +7?
That's just the way they roll.
So I'll just stay where I'm at then. And that'll
Okay.
be it.
Cool. Sason?
Just be careful, everyone, because I still think there could be more hiding. But I will shift.
Oh,
off.
absolutely. There's definitely more than one of those. It's possible that
And-
it's just guarding the teleport, but
It's possible, but especially. Well, I shouldn't say anything. I don't know anything. I will get here and take a dodge action.
Okay. Cool. Mr. Coin?
Yeah, I think he's just gonna pitter patter himself one more time.
Pitter pat.
Flurry of healing and pass.
Sure. Salty?
He's gonna fire an arrow over this way.
Okay. The arrow stops in midair. Right there.
Yeah, all right, there it is. Okay, bad news. This is the second one. Does it do anything to it?
Oh, the arrow corrodes and is consumed. How much damage did
Oh,
you
I
deal?
meant, like,
9? Yes. You
9?
dealt 9 damage
Cool.
to it. Good job.
Hey, I'm doing something. I'm taking the second shot.
Okay. Dealing
Great.
11 damage.
Ruzid, we should move. We should move like now. How high up are we?
70 feet up.
70 feet up.
This thing goes from floor to ceiling.
Yeah, so it's gonna hit us on its turn, basically. Okay, what are the fall damage rules and how much health do I have? It's gonna hit us. Sorry, I gotta think about this for a second. Oh, actually,
Yep.
I can't teleport you away anyway. How likely does it seem that if I could get to the wall, I could hold on to it?
You can certainly try.
Well, that may be where I'm at.
I'm going to tell you that the
Stacey?
DC for these walls is going to be a 16 for an athletics check.
I think I do have to try it. He is going to use, because otherwise he's just going to straight up die here. His Winter Step
Okay.
to face step and try to teleport to this segment of wall. Hold on.
Okay. So, your athletics check.
We got that.
All right. So he grabs hold after teleporting.
Awesome. Ruzin, I'd love to be picked up when you come back because I am stuck on this wall. That'll be it.
Cool. It becomes their turn. And up from the top left, we're going to spew bile at Salty Sason.
Also fair. This gives me a chance of surviving them.
You need Salty to roll a dexterity saving throw of a DC 20 or suffer 34 acid damage.
Well, let me double check, but I think this is it for Salty. Let's take a look.
Salty, no.
I know.
Is it? We could give up some inspirations here to try and keep Salty alive.
That's up to you guys.
Honestly, it might be worth it.
It seems worth it. It's a whole extra character turn per round. If you, I'll give my inspiration to
Sure.
Anthony so he can reroll for.
Incredibly kind. All right, let's see.
All right, so we
Just
check
needed
out
13 or higher. Okay, well, got there.
All
That
right.
saved him.
So he does not corrode. So Bryn, you no longer have inspiration
Correct.
for now. We have some viewers who are going to try to fix that in like 10 seconds. I know them. All right. Wednesday's the big night on Twitch for D&D streamers, so we have fewer people tonight, but I know they'll
It's
be here.
balanced by the fact that half our party refuses to use them.
Exactly. All right. So we spat at Salty. We will then ooze towards Ruzid. Bryn, you've been granted inspiration.
Oh, already?
That
Yes,
was
sir.
incredibly fast. Thanks, Mac.
Yeah. Cheers.
All right. So as I ooze into your space, sir, you are going to suffer acid damage to the tune of 36 acid damage, Ruzid.
Okay.
The other one is held. I spat already. That is the extent of my turn. We go to Saphira.
Does hold monster? You get to
Oh.
save again, right?
Yes. Wisdom
it's
saving
not
throw.
good.
I got a 22. It's no longer held.
Me and my big fat mouth.
Thank you for
Don't worry,
honesty.
I was gonna ask if you were going to. 'Cause I wanted to earn my crit.
All right, Saphira.
30, 35. And does this count as being within melee
Yes,
range of
you're
it?
within melee range of it
Okay.
now. Affirmative.
Okay. All right. In that case, let's.
And Saphira, you've also
Actually-
been granted inspiration if it's really you.
I will accept it. I was going for the mysterious, but is it really me? But actually have to slide over one more space in order to be able to get sneak attack, because otherwise Roshin's within 5 feet of me. Okay.
I have that down, by the way. You're fine.
What'd you say?
Oh, you could safely be. Oh wait, no, that's for your sneak attack.
Oh no. Something different. It's my like. I can't actually. I get sneak attack if I'm like 1-on-1 against someone, but if someone's within 5 feet of me, that turns off. So,
Gotcha.
So that was that. I'm going to attempt to booming blade this thing.
Sure. And you will deal 34 damage to it. Plus 18. So 52? Excellent.
And then bonus action to dash and fly away. 530, 35, 40, and on the ground right next to Bryn.
All right.
That is it.
Ruzid, you are currently grappled by this thing. You're not fully engulfed, so you could try to move out.
Wait, but so you're saying do I have to make a check to break the grapple? Is
Yep.
what you're saying?
Yes, sir. You have ooze all over you if you try to move. But since you're not fully engulfed, it wouldn't take your action. Or you could just attack it. I mean, it's right there.
I don't think I will do that. I'll try to break out of it.
Okay, so
Athletics check.
your athletics check. Awesome.
16.
Yeah, you broke free.
Yay! Okay. Move 30 feet over to here.
Cool.
Hmm.
Hang on. Did
Can
you
pick
say
me up
that?
on the way?
Eric, did you say that does or does not use Ruzit's action to escape? Because
He was not
he's
fully engulfed, so he was not restrained. He just moved. Right. He's able to get
Okay.
free because he's too big.
So okay, so you still have. Does Ruzit still have an action?
He does.
Okay.
Move over to where all the rest of the party's hanging out
Okay.
and shoot a fireball.
Already has
Okay.
a magic
There's-
field.
Oh,
No,
I mean it'll revert. I'll revert, but then I can just.
you guys are
like,
all flying,
walk
so
through.
Ruzit is
Actually, I'm
flying.
above. I'm way above him. Also, like,
Right.
is he on the ground?
Oh, okay.
Can you pick up Salty? He's very stuck on the wall.
I guess I could pick up. I could have picked up Salty on the way, right?
Right?
Well, like if I was here,
Yep. So you want to grab
Uh,
Salty on the way?
sure.
Oh, yeah,
Is
go
it
for
gonna? I guess could I use one of? Well, I guess what does it cost? Is like action, I
You,
guess.
you just slide underneath
Or-
him. He falls onto your saddle. We move.
Okay, that works. Works for me. I mean, I already slid underneath him in the process of moving to here, so yeah. And then we'll fly over to here, and then I'm gonna shoot the fireball at that thing.
Okay. Does that sound cool with everybody?
Seems reasonable.
All right.
Good roll.
All right. Dealing 29 fire damage.
Okay, that's my turn.
Sweet. As your Ignis ignites, we go to Fringe Gemflower.
All right. Let's keep it going. Fly past my teammates. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, this guy's almost dead. Let's try and just finish it off. One less thing to worry about. I'll put a firebolt on
Sure.
the large cube next to Oshin. And that's going to be my attack roll with disadvantage is a 19 to hit for 22 fire damage.
All right. It is consumed as the pillar of fire burns. It
Oh, nice.
evaporates.
I didn't think I'd be able to finish it off. I'm definitely not complaining. Okay. I will, I think for now, just retreat to the square I started the turn on
Cool.
over here. And that will be all. I will end my turn, and I strongly advise against anyone venturing out on their just because I think that's a really good way to end up inside a cube.
Okay. So, speaking of people venturing out on their own, Tati, what would you like to do?
I'm going to sneak fly. Oh, hold on. Sneak fly forward. Daggers at the ready. Be like, ah, Bryn. Yup. Guess I'll fly over the giant puddle you left behind.
Hey, your attack is more valuable than mine. Now you just get to use it on something
I don't
else.
have any targets. Oshin's the only one I can see.
Oh, lucky.
A sheep could be a target.
Yeah.
Maybe it's his time to meet MKL.
I'm gonna be dash dash dash. Or move dash dash.
Okay.
What's up, Oshin?
Hey,
You look like shit.
I know.
All right. Anything else, Tati?
No, I took everything to get back over here.
Oshin.
I am going to shoot a firebolt at the ooze to the south of me.
Sure. Cool. You dealt 15 fire damage.
And then 1, 2, 3. Just come right over here and end my turn.
Okay. Sason.
Yeah, not really much to do here. I guess I will take the dodge action.
Okay. Coin.
Coin's gonna blank to the leftwards. He'll take 2 swings at this thing with his rope dart.
Dealing 27 damage, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Slap,
He'll
slap.
hop up on the wall, climb up a bit. We'll say he's 40 feet up in the air.
Okay. Awesome.
Making sure he's not like overlapping with anybody, and he'll pass turn.
Cool. Salty.
Can't currently see anything to shoot at. Yeah, I guess he's just gonna take the dodge action as well.
All right. It becomes the Ooze's turn. The Ooze is going to move 10 feet first. And then we are going to ooze 10 feet. As it slides around the wall,
A target.
we're going to ooze over both Oshin and Tati.
Rude.
You will both suffer 34 acid damage.
Can I uncanny dodge it?
Yes, you can. Oshin falls unconscious.
Crap.
I thought I counted, but I was wrong.
All right. That is the extent of their turn. Both of them are currently engulfed. Saphira, what would you like to do?
All right.
I'll take care of him if you just want to. If we just start beating it up, I'll get him out.
All right. I trust ya. I'm going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We will do another booming blade.
Sure. That will hit. I'm dealing 45 plus 12. So 57.
Yep.
Got it.
And bonus action to dash and fly back.
Okay.
One more spot. There you go.
As you set up vibrations in the surface tension of this thing, we go to Ruzid.
Hopefully they're good vibrations.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you moved across here, I needed to take prepared action, which was to squirt bile at you.
All right. And that was where that was when I was where?
When you were here. When you came
Okay,
through
so
this
it's still
space
within
here. Yeah.
Was still when I was within the paladin.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So you're fine. All right. I just had to check mark the fact that the guy at top left spin at you.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay,
Absolutely. I'm glad to be the one to draw that out.
the firebolt barrage continues,
All right. Dealing 27.
and then the backing up also continues. I think.
Okay.
Back up a little bit,
Sure.
and that'll be it.
Cool. Bryn?
All right. One moment. Sorry, just finishing.
Did you bring it up for everyone?
Yeah, I want some.
Yeah.
Only
I
if
mean-
it's Jello.
I still have most of the bag of carrots left. Like you could. There's definitely enough to go around. Really
Okay.
Okay.
Come and
Ship
get it.
I
Oh,
would like to cast Vortex
Go ahead.
Warp, and I would like to cast it as a twinned spell.
Okay.
Dumping 2 more sorcery points. I have 8 sorcery points left.
What are we targeting?
It's where we are targeting my 2 allies inside the gelatinous cube, Tati and Oshin, and I would like to. I'd like to put them on the ground right here.
Sure. No sweat.
Not where that thing's spitting bile, right?
You should be out of sight of it. I hope.
Me too.
Okay. And then let's see. Oshin is still unconscious. I will. Just to avoid worst case scenarios, I think it's worth it. I will use my bonus action to cast a first level healing on Oshin.
Okay.
That's going to be 7 points of healing, and because I am attuned to the Orb of Dragonkind, any healing I do is going to be cut in half. So it's going to be 3 points of healing for Oshin.
Which is enough to make him conscious, but prone.
Mhm.
Yeah. Difference between 1 and 0 is bigger than the difference between any other number in 5th edition.
Yep.
And that's my action and bonus action on my turn.
Okay, cool. After Bryn, we go to Tati. You are standing there, currently recovering from being consumed by an acid cube.
He has it's like a terrible sunburn. I am.
But with your complexion, that's hard to do.
Get a sunburn?
Yeah. Your in-game complexion, I should say. Because I've seen the webcam. You and my wife have similar complexions.
We die if the sun looks at us through a mirror.
When my wife goes out during the summer, Gondor calls for aid.
No doubt.
You had that one in the back pocket, didn't you?
No, that is like her own joke. Seriously.
Let me grab up Oshin, prop him up, and swap places with him.
Okay. So, Oshin, you go to vertical.
Dosey do. I am, and then I want to shoot daggers at this thing.
Okay.
Do I want to shoot daggers at this thing? No, my mount doesn't exist, and it's small anyway. I don't want to shoot daggers at this thing. Is Coin's not close enough to be...
Nope. You're fine.
No, he's not close enough to the enemy to trigger my sneak attack.
No.
Alright. Bonus action. Fly and hide.
Okay. Fly and hide. Understood? Cool. Oshin, you are currently
Wait.
stood up by Tati.
It's still my turn, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was there something else you wanted to do?
Yeah. Bonus action to hide so that I can try to make an attack
Understood.
from
I'm sorry.
stealth.
Yep.
I am.
You're very sneaky.
I am super sneaky. I want to fly high enough to like stay well out of range of Coin, even if he hops up out of fright.
Understood.
I'm just gonna get close enough for these daggers to hit.
Sure.
Here we go.
You guys are so clumped up. Now's when we reveal that Coin is Sageos with the anti-magic field.
Playing the long game.
25 to hit a giant wall.
That will
Sageos-
absolutely hit. Yes.
Does not.
I'd
have
be even more
point
impressed.
moves.
That would mean that Sageos has been a frog this whole time because he's in the anti-magic field, so I've got questions.
Hilarious.
Yeah, wait, hold up.
The only way you come up with like cool shuriken falls is if you spend all day in a bucket. Sageos, I don't think he's that committed.
All right. We'll have to put that on the list of things for monk grug stuff. All right.
That's it for real. Now it's Oshin's.
Okay. Now Oshin's turn.
I am going to fire off a firebolt at the big thing of Jello,
Sure.
and
And you will strike it, dealing 22 fire damage.
then as my bonus action, I am going to take a potion of healing from my belt,
Sure.
and then take a step to the right and end there.
Cool. Sayson?
Don't feel like getting close to that thing. As a matter of fact, I will take a step this way, well, floating step this way, and dodge.
Cool. Coin?
So Coin's going to take 2 rope dart swings from the wall
Uh-huh.
of the creature.
Yes, sir.
1 and 2.
Oh, here we go. So 16 plus 19, so 35 damage dealt. Well done.
Does this proc poison?
This creature is immune to poison.
Can Coin do like an insight check on if he kicks off of this for an unarmed strike? Will he, will he bounce off of it or will he get in gold?
You would get sucked in.
Okay. Coin won't do that. He will pass turn.
Okay. My wife literally just joined the Twitch chat just to come and heckle you guys. So, Salty, what would you like to do?
2 arrows.
All right, the first will hit for 9, the second for 10 for a total of 19 damage. as those arrows will corrode inside there. Anything else, sir?
That's all.
All right. It becomes the bad guy's turn. We will prepare action at the top right, top left, and then we will ooze 10 feet in this direction. And then we will ooze 10 more feet in this direction.
Once it moves, it takes the additional 10 damage from Booming Blade.
Understood? And Coin and Saphira are now inside the ooze. They will each suffer 39 acid damage.
Is that something I could uncanny dodge or not?
Yes?
Okay, I will do that. I have to actually do that.
Okay.
Fine, I'll take it.
Okay, you are both grappled and restrained inside of it. Cool. Saphira, you are inside of a gelatinous cube.
All right. Go for glory. I'm gonna use my bonus action to steady aim in order to cancel out the disadvantage,
Okay.
and I'm going to Booming Blade this thing.
From
just
inside?
Burst it apart from inside. Yes.
Understood. Here we go. As it erupts, the surface tension of this thing bursts, and in a gory, disgusting spray, your entire party is just going to get blasted with the wet internals of this gelatinous cube. Does no damage, but it's disgusting.
Consider that a ranged weapon attack.
Sure.
That's not an unarmed
Jason will
attack.
take a
I
lot
don't
of
know
it.
what is.
Sason, you are going to be gooed by 120 feet tall, 16 square. What's that? 400 square foot by 120, so 40,000 cubic feet of goo.
Did you expect that when you woke up this morning?
I would report it to
The
HR.
time I went to the Nickelodeon Kids Awards ceremony.
Yeah.
It's a deep cut.
Cool. So, anything else, Saphira?
I can't do anything else.
All right. Rizin?
I'm just gonna look around and say, so which way next? Are we just gonna move towards that like glowy teleport pad looking thing, or?
I think let's take a moment and assess our bearings.
Doesn't hurt to investigate it.
We let's throw arrows. I think we should try and find a safe place to sit down and maybe get some hit points back. Let's shoot arrows or ranged weapons down any hallway before we go down it. We can go towards the glowy thing if we want to investigate it. I can try and identify it with the wand of identify if we think I'm not in danger of getting sucked in.
We already cleared out the cube over that way anyways, right? There can't possibly be like a second one right there.
Well, I don't think we want to take any chances because this place is a hellscape of failed experiments. And we've been very, very lucky that we've been able to regroup because the combination of foes in this room has been extremely dangerous between invisible gelatinous cubes and teleporting monsters that can teleport you to wherever they want, and little bloblets of ooze that can just engulf you and they split into multiples when you slash at them. So if we're
I
going to
got
move
really
somewhere...
close to it and didn't see anything. Like I was pretty close to the rune on the ground. Also, as far as identifying it, we do know that it... Actually, I guess that would be a question for Eric. That last session, I threw a rock in it and...
The rock disappeared.
Yeah, but I guess what I was going to ask is, would I have seen it hit the rune? Because I guess now looking back, it potentially would have just hit the gelatinous cube.
It would have hit the gelatinous cube.
Okay.
And it got eaten by the acid.
So
I'm
gonna go that
we
way.
can go... Okay,
5, 10,
but let's just nice and slow and maybe think about shooting a firebolt down a hallway. You go down the hallway.
55, 60,
I got within like
Don't
10
exactly-
feet of it, and Tati was
You hug.
down the other arc that way, and we didn't hit anything else.
I
Bruce is
I
gonna
don't
stop
disagree.
there.
I just it doesn't cost us that much to be careful, and
No, that's fair. I just
Not
meant
be
you can at
careful.
least move that far without shooting off.
There's nothing here so far. End turn.
Okay. Bryn?
okay. I'm gonna fly to be next to Salty and Reason, so that's gonna be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'd like to shoot a firebolt just through the air
Sure.
down this little hallway.
Okay.
So with no particular target, just
Yes, sir.
to here.
Cool. So, your firebolt hits the far wall.
Cool. Okay, that's probably that's a good sign. How far? Let's see. I started here. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50, 55. I have about 5 feet. I'll move to here, and I will end my turn.
Cool. Tati?
So I'll follow this up and over coin. Not playing with that stuff.
Cool.
I'm used to people
bonus
avoiding me,
action.
but this is ridiculous.
Tell you what, Coin, I am much more likely to come pick you up than Sizen right now.
That helps a little bit.
I
I feel like I smell heavily of lemon right now.
Yeah.
you hope that's what it is.
It's actually oogly fruit.
Ah, a
I heard
favorite
the
from my
universe just
childhood.
called you Oogly.
Oh, so we got salty Siphon, we got sour Siphon, we
Wow.
got sweet, spicy.
No, my friends call me lemon lime.
Wow.
I'm gonna use my action to prepare an action to attack
Sure.
oozes that show up where they don't belong.
Cool. Ashin?
I'm gonna use the dash action and make it all the way over here.
Cool.
That'll
Sayson?
be it.
Fly along.
Cool.
Oop, I'm not trying to go through there. I'm trying to fly above him, but I'll take the dash action as well. You know, I was gonna say I'm gonna sniff for lemon, but that really doesn't help when I'm just soaked in that.
Right.
So I'm gonna try and drip a little bit on Ruse and Bryn as I go over them, and then stop here.
All right. So, you guys need to roll dexterity saving throws or suffer 1 point of acid damage.
Oh
kidding.
yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We do not need to do that. All right. So, after Sayson Coin, you're the only one who's grounded in this group.
Yeah. He's gonna kick a rock and kind of follow behind slowly, following the breadcrumb trail.
Oh, such a melancholy, melodramatic setup here.
He's got
When you
his
say
hands in
coin
his
is
pocket.
when you say coin is grounded, do you mean like emotionally grounded, or
Well,
He has no access to his half his items, so he kind of is.
two things can be true, right?
Yeah. He does no actions. He just follows behind slow.
All right, Salty.
Yeah, he's just chilling on Ruse. I mean, why not? He'll fire arrows down here and down here, just double check.
Cool. Nothing happens as you impact the walls.
Great. That's all.
Sweet. Something happens, and we go to Saphira.
All right, I'm gonna move down here, pick up the dagger that I threw earlier.
Sure.
Oh, wait, Saphira, can you pick up Season's potions that are around there somewhere? They got eaten off. Well, his potion belt was eaten, and so they
Yep.
should be on the ground somewhere.
Right. Do you have an idea like where?
You're literally standing on them.
Okay, yeah, I'll just I guess it'll be my action to pick them up then, but I'll do that.
Okay.
To confirm, just so that you can mark, because you're holding them at the moment, Potion of Healing Supreme, one of the Shintaran mana potions, and a Potion of Heroism.
Healing Supreme. Shintara Man. Well, the
Heroism.
Healing
Last
Shintara
two.
Heroes. Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that.
Perfect.
Okay.
And at some point, I might have to beg a belt from the hat or something if we rest. I don't know, because otherwise Sazen will not be able to carry any new potions.
All right.
Okay, so I gotta handle this carefully because I can't cross the anti-magic field using my wings of flying. Actually, no, I can just go over or under it. That's what I'll do.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just bonus action to dash, and I can get pretty far. So I'm just gonna go to there. Oh, there you are, Sason.
And you
And I
should roll
will-
dexterity saving throw as you were
I
spat
crossed
at.
Yep. And I would not have been in the paladin aura, I don't think.
No,
So,
you're fine.
all right, we go.
Cool. All right. So we'll just go down the order again. Reason anything? No. Oh, there he is.
I guess we could inch a little bit closer now. We'll preemptively dodge.
Okay. Sweet. Brent, because we keep moving, I'm gonna keep
That's my
staying in order.
Okay. All right. So what if I? All right. I did a fire. I did a firebolt like through here. It's fine. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'd like to use my action to throw a firebolt down this passageway. This is about the furthest point I can see.
Very well.
So it's it goes approximately like this, and then onwards until it hits something
Very
that I cannot see.
sure.
But yeah, I'd like to shoot a firebolt in that direction.
All right. As you cast Ignis, the little firebolt will illuminate a rock wall at the far end that it chars.
Okay, cool. All clear. In that case, I will move to here and set myself down on the ground, and that will be my turn.
All right, Tati.
There's a hidey hole alcove back there, Bryn, but I didn't see anybody in it. It's real small.
Gotcha. Cheers.
Perception check for villains.
Okay. Tati, with your 26 perception check, you can hear something chewing down this hallway. You don't know
Okay.
exactly where that's from, but it's coming from down this hallway. Other than that, you don't hear anything else of interest.
Psst, Ruzid, something's chewing down the hall in
One
front
job of this ship.
I
Told you there was something
You-
down there that way.
no doubt, but did you know it has bubblegum?
So, are we still gonna go down there anyways and kill the thing, or what?
Yeah, nothing we've met down here seems good.
Like probably better to take it out before it comes after us. At the
Yeah,
moment
I
of our
agree with that.
choosing.
Yeah. I will get on board with that plan.
All
Is a
right.
perception check an action? That's an action?
No, you're fine. You're just listening.
In that case, hide is what I'll do.
Okay.
Stealthy roll. Oh god damn it. And prepare an action to attack bad things.
Okay. With your perception check of a 26, you will see that back here where all these oozes died, there's a couple of shining things resting on the ground.
I abandoned my plan to do whatever I was doing and decided to go look for the shiny things.
All right. So the first shiny thing you will find looks like this.
Ooh.
Oh damn, they got actual stuff. I thought it was gonna be another trap.
Is this what the
Or it will be another
no
trap.
the ogre wasn't wearing this? What is this?
The ogre was wearing this.
I thought he was like mostly naked.
He was mostly naked. This was
Yeah,
his
this
loincloth.
He was wearing it wrong.
Here, keep that here. I'll wipe myself off with it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, now you're like that.
All right.
I mean, I'm covered in ooze.
I pick up this shiny thing that used to be a loincloth and hand it to Sazen
Okay.
because he's crappy.
Cool. Wow. Sure. Cool. After Tati grabs that, we go to Oshin.
I cannot remember what is our throwing distance.
It's 30 feet,
Okay.
60 feet long range, I believe.
Okay, then I will pick up a rock from the ground and try to throw it at the rune on the ground. I
Okay.
can see now. I believe that's within. Yeah. I can roll if you would like. If with disadvantage I can't hit the ground.
Sure.
that's
You can hit the ground.
Okay.
So you throw a rock and it hits it, it bounces and skips.
Okay. That'll be it for my
Cool.
turn.
After Oshin, we go to Sason.
I'm gonna make a very futile attempt to wipe myself off with this loincloth.
Understood? As you smear this acidic coating all over you, it's like just if you ever take a bottle of conditioner and dump it over your head, then try to wipe it off with a dry towel. That's what's trying to happen right now.
Well, it does not have magical cleaning properties. I'll hand it back to Toddy. Any of you wizard magic folk have something to help me clean up just a
Yeah,
little bit?
we'll clean it off.
Tati, as this is handed to you, the tendrils of ooze that did get wiped off stretch and then snap into your now soiled garment.
Yeah, I give Sizen some side eye.
Found it like that.
All right. So after Sason, we go to Coin.
Coin's going to kind of peek his head behind everyone, trying to look at this thing and everyone, but he can't get closer. So he's gonna just be awkwardly like coughing, like, I wonder what that is. I said, I wonder what that is. He's just being annoying in the back. I don't think he'll do any action yet. I'll leave this to the party's discretion where we go.
Okay. Cool. So, Salty.
Yeah, I mean, he's just kind of on the dragon. He'll stick here and ready in action to fire an arrow if he sees the thing that's chewing and it looks bad.
Okay. Cool. We can exit initiative anytime you guys want to.
I think we're getting pretty close to that.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, anyone have any initiative things they want to do?
Not really. I'm not inclined to move anywhere, and I'd be really happy just to sit down for a little
Are you
while.
good on health, Sizen?
What was that?
How's your health? Because I know that you heal.
I'm 50% already, so
Oh,
this point doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, I think we should check whatever else is on the ground, if there is anything, and maybe clear out the chewing noise, whatever it is, before we really take a rest, because that feels a little too close for comfort. But then I feel like we're in a nice corner here, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what's around the bend, but hopefully we can find a nice little corner here and take a quick breather.
Yeah, because our even if our rest gets interrupted and we get attacked, our situation is not going to get any worse. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, that was bold.
It's well, no, I'm just thinking of like, okay, we know there's guys like up here that like spit acid and crap, but like worst case scenario, they come around and then we just kill them and resume resting. So yeah, I'm. Which way was the chewing noise?
South.
I believe south. Yeah.
Down here. Okay. Cool. Well, in that case, I will more space this way. That's my art. Yeah. I'm gonna move one more space this way. Yeah. What are the odds that like something's invisible right there? Tati said she checked it out, and I trust her. Move 10, 15, 20, 25. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, hello. Yeah, I found it.
That's
I
when
would
it's
like
going to spin at you with a prepared action.
Is it a pet?
I'm not lucky. It's one of the acid spitters. I think we might have known that was down here. I have a plus paladin bonus to this. I do not save, so I'll take the 30 acid damage, and I have to make a Constitution saving throw to hold on to my.
Sorry, I'll take it as season. I'll just take the damage.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Very kind of you. I'll heal up for that 30 then. I will use my action to cast what's it called? Chill touch.
Okay.
That thing, and I have disadvantage on it because it's still an attack roll. Actually, is it better to just like not? I'm gonna mind sliver it instead.
Okay.
Because that's not. Didn't hang on. It's not popping up on the screen. Yeah. There it is. A little roll. So it's an intelligence saving throw.
Sure. The intelligence saving throw comes in as a 13.
13's not going to do it. It'll be 8 psychic damage, and it has minus a d4 to its next saving throw, whatever that is.
Understood.
And then, I wasn't keeping track. I feel like I had like 10 feet of movement left.
I agree.
You did
Okay.
55, I think.
Did I do? Okay, I'll move to here, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. After Bryn, we go to Tati.
I want to fly down and see what Bryn found. Oh, these guys suck ass. When I saw these before, they can see everything. They can see.
Correct. They have true sight out to 120 feet.
So my only chance is a really high stealth roll that they just don't notice me.
That's the hope.
I catch a glimpse of this thing. I whip back. And bonus action stealth.
Okay. 25.
And I poke gingerly around the corner again.
So we saw you whip back, and now we check to...
Oh.
Nothing there.
What?
A perception check. There it goes. A 31. So, Nene, you have been seen.
Well, I gotta come back around to be seen.
Yep.
I look in its eyes, some of its eyes.
Yep.
It's nasty little oozing spots.
Yep.
And I'm too far away to even hit it, so chill touch to this guy.
And you will strike it. Let's hear. No,
14?
unfortunately, a 14 does not hit it. I forgot these guys have high AC.
Yeah, they were like
Yeah. These
18
guys have
or something.
19 is what their AC is at. So you guys figured that out.
Alright, I got enough movement to get the fuck out.
Okay. Cool. After Tati, Anything else?
That's it.
Oshin?
So, are we planning on trying to take a long rest here?
Might not be a long rest, but definitely at least a short one.
Okay. I might need a long. I don't know how others feel, but just health-wise, I don't think I can get back up.
I do have some healing I can use this time.
Coin also gets a crap ton
Yeah.
of healing per short rest for members because of his.
Yeah, I got like
he
10.
gets all his key point back, so he can dump all his key into the
I got
healing.
10 key on me still,
Okay.
so
I was just trying to debate whether it's worth blowing like a high-level spell slot on this guy.
Oh,
I would.
I'd say no. We can just whittle this guy down. It's a pain in the ass, but yeah, we outnumber this guy by a lot.
Okay, then I'll just stay up here and take the dodge action.
Okay. Sweet. After Oshin, we go to Sason.
Have we seen these things actually hit anybody yet?
Yes. They have their acid attack is a
Yeah, I know that
throw.
one.
Yeah, and then they have a bonus action forced teleport, or I think it's a
Yeah.
con save, and then they can. Nobody has failed it yet, so we don't know where they you. Presumably, it's like right next to them, and then they start eating you. Is my guess. It might just be because it's paired with all the oozes, so maybe it like puts you
Yeah.
where it thinks the oozes are going to be. I don't know. I say let's not bother. Let's just kill it.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna come here and I'm just gonna take the dodge action because I can't quite get in there, I don't think. So that'll be it.
Sweet. Mr. Coin. On the ground, you see a suit of armor, a piece of paper, and that is it at the moment.
I would say no actions. He's just in watch mode right now.
Okay. So, Salty.
He will hold his action like last time to fire an arrow at the ooze he knows is around the corner from everyone speaking.
Cool. All right. Then the ooze is going to perform its action, which is going to start by squirting bile. And that's going to go towards one of the two people in range. 1d2. It should be going towards Sason. Need a dex save, sir. Sason, you suffered 26 acid damage.
All right.
And then it's going to use its action to activate an aura around itself. And this extends outwards 30 feet.
That's not good.
Everyone's riffing off my thing.
And then it will move 10 feet
Such a
to here.
trendsetter.
Interesting.
Yep.
I'm not sure we'd seen them move yet. I thought they were stationary. Okay, that's
All right.
fine.
No, we
Whatever it is, we'll work
saw
on
them move.
it. Okay.
Cool. That is the extent of its movement. And it did its aura of contamination. And we spit. So, Saphira, what would you like to do?
All right. Let's fly down. 5, 15, 20.
All right, you enter that aura. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 20, or suffer poison damage.
That's not ideal. All right, we're still good.
Okay.
25, 30. Oh, I should actually be able to get to it. 35, 40, 45, 50, and let's take a big old slash.
Sure.
And we'll make that a booming blade too.
Okay. For the record, you are immune to the contamination for the next 24 hours.
So, does an 18 hit it?
It does not. It has an AC of 19.
Oh, not. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna save that inspiration for if I need to like make a
Oh,
save.
what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, the worst that could happen is I could go down from 12 hit points to 0.
Right.
That's
So-
a pretty good. Yeah.
No, worse
I
than that,
wanted
your
to-
body gets dissolved, and then we can't even revive you.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's worse than that. So yeah, all the more reason to bonus action dash and get out of there.
Okay.
Go back to this corner.
Cool.
Actually, no. Let's go over to here.
Awesome. All right. Well, anything else, Saphira?
Nothing else.
All right. It will now use a legendary action to target someone within 30 feet of it with a command to approach.
Oh,
That's new.
1d2. Bryn
Okay.
needs a wisdom saving throw, and the DC for this is a 21.
Do I see a creature within 60 feet of me casting a spell?
You do.
no, don't bother. Don't bother. This is not working.
I'm a little bothered.
Don't bother.
I don't want to. Okay, well, I guess I get to go before it does. I'm worried about, and I guess that Saphira just got up to it and didn't get. Okay, yeah.
Oh, no,
I'll
they
go
have
for-
mobile. They have
I
mobile.
have like 12 different ways to cancel this. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's not 12,
Okay.
but
Because the thing is, I go before you do, and I have to spend my turn doing if I don't make the save, and my save
If
is
it
not
comes-
good here.
if it comes
Um,
down, I mean, you have +5 and advantage because this is a magic effect.
All right, you talk me into it. My saving throw is a 20, which just misses.
Yep.
Oh, tragedy.
Okay, I will be commended, and I will have to approach on my next turn and do
All right.
nothing else.
Cool. Ruzid,
Please, 5,
you start in. You're immune to the poison. Never mind. Disregard.
20, 25, 30. I am immune to poison. Finally, something by being immune to poison matters. Like, I think that was like the first time that has mattered. 30. I'm like, well, this is just like my natural habitat. Like, if anything, it's just kind of nice.
The sewer.
No, the poison.
That was so fast.
Why are you always so snappy? You ride on my back all day, and we're all friends and lovey-dovey, and then when it comes down to it, you're just like, you belong in the sewer.
No, I am just calling out the statements you're making. I want you to hold yourself to a higher standard. You are better than this. Please don't swim in the sewer water.
Okay. I want to multi-attack, but I want to spend one of my attacks grappling Bryn Gemflower.
Okay. Bryn, will you resist?
About to hear
I
before
guess not. I guess it depends on when. I guess it depends on how you interpret the command spell. Because I would interpret it as being sort of entranced from the moment it takes effect. I'm just not able to act until my turn.
That's up to you.
So, yeah, I'm gonna. Bryn's gonna try and resist. I mean, it's probably not gonna beat Riz's athletics, but I can be kind of slippery.
No, I think you might succeed. My athletics are kind of crummy like this.
Okay, I'll roll my acrobatics. I guess. Yeah, I am
Yeah.
kind of. Oh yeah, that's unlucky.
I'll try again.
Thank you
Okay.
for trying. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Try it again.
Bruh.
All right.
Dude.
Acrobatics.
Now I'm just trying again because I'm just annoyed.
Oh.
A third time.
Oh my god, this is what you get for
game
walking through the
sucks.
muck. Your claws are covered in slime. Everybody's very slimy down here.
This is a
Also, I'd like to
scam.
remind everyone, please nobody step into the magic portal thing to our left because that could be bad.
That would be a big accident.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this game sucks.
Hang on. Did this guy get hit points? Did this guy get hit points back, or did his hit bar just get relative? I think it just got relatively bigger because he came out of the shadow. Never
He came
mind.
out of
It
the
looked
shadow.
like he had suddenly had a lot more hit points than he did, but I think that's just because he moved.
Well, womp womp. I tried.
Now, is my token too small, or are you? Because we're like in the same space. No, I'm one size too. I was half a size too big. All good. You're good.
Oops.
All right.
Hmm. Huh.
All right, Ruzin.
What else could I do? I'm looking
Yep.
very carefully. I might as well make some sorcery points. I'm gonna spend a bonus action and make 3 sorcery points with the level spell slot.
Sure.
And then another turn.
All right. Cool. So after Ruzin, we go to Brinjum Flower, who starts his turn inside the aura. Need a Constitution saving throw, or you will suffer 20 poison damage.
Cool. I'm actually good at these. Why do I always say that? Every single time. Okay.
That's
yeah,
your version of what's the worst that could happen.
a little bit. Yeah. I feel like I'm taking calculated risks, and they're pretty well calculated. And then I roll a 4 and a 3 on my saving throw.
Do you want my inspiration to re-roll that?
He has inspiration.
I'd say, I'd say no. I'm fine now. Well, I'm about to approach the big fucker, and then probably.
Yeah, just to be safe, I feel like it's a good idea to maybe use one now. So I'll donate mine.
I appreciate it.
I need to make a new feat called
Oh,
Dodge,
shit!
damn
You're
it.
not now. Are you trying to get me to get eaten by? Yes, I will. I will re-roll my saving throw, and it's just a single.
All right, so we're consuming Saison's inspiration here. Understood.
Yes, and I pass the save. So I'll get my 20 hit points back.
And you are immune to the
And-
effect for 24 hours.
Yeet. Cool. I will use my movement to approach. I will fly straight at this thing. I'll probably be level with its midpoint. So
Sure.
if it's as tall as it is round,
Right.
if it's 15 feet, I'll be hovering probably like 5 feet off the ground.
Awesome.
So I have a little bit of altitude, but I'm not at the ceiling. And I have no more relevant actions or bonus actions that I'm allowed to take. So I will stop there.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm going to use a legendary action to bite at you.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh,
And
that's
22 to get you.
I'm running out of spell slots. How much do I care about 24 damage? Let me run the numbers real quick.
I can also take this one, or we can wait to see if they have another legendary action that's going to be worse.
I will use my reaction to cast shield. I am out of low-level spells. This is going to cost a little bit, but I am right next to it, and I'm probably getting attacked again on its turn, or on with future legendary actions. So that brings my AC up to 20 for the rest until my next turn.
Okay. Cool. So you shield. It does not strike you. Tati, what would you like to do?
Am I in the aura?
You are.
Does the aura go through rocks?
It does. So I need you to go ahead and be a DC 20 or suffer 14 poison damage.
Rough.
No, we don't have any werewolves here.
God damn.
You get the +5 for me. You make it.
Yep.
Oh, do I?
Yes.
Awesome. I am. Cool. Let me bonus action hide.
Okay.
$25.
You have a 25.
Sure do. I want to sneak around the ceiling.
Cool. As you come into view, I check to see if I can see you. With a 17, I do not see you.
Dope. How close is he? He's closer now. 1, 2, 3. Get in and throw some daggers.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So that's going to be 9 plus 48. 9 plus 48 would be 57 plus 26 would be 83 damage. All right. I see you. Well struck, Tati.
I get a second dagger, so put
Okay.
it down.
That will deal 5 damage.
Fantastic. I am going to zoom back around.
Awesome. Cool. Then we go to Oshin Ryman.
Does his aura go through
It
the wall?
does. So I need you to go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw, or you will suffer 12 poison damage.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that one.
We're going to use Oshin's inspiration here. You succeed and you are immune to it for 24 hours.
All right. And then I'm just gonna walk over to where Coin was passing that items on the ground.
Sure.
And be like, "What you got here?" And point at it, and then end my turn.
Understood? Saison, I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn, where you will suffer 10 poison damage. You're good. You are immune to it for 24 hours.
Great. All right. How much do I need to get Bryn out of here? Yeah, I feel like I should. I will. How many uses do I have left? Just double checking. Oh, I've got so many uses left. I will use one of my spring face steps to teleport Bryn to this corner right here.
Okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm in this spot.
So moving you one up from that.
Right here. Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Great. I'll take your position and... How many hits? This thing probably can't kill me. I'll take 2 swings at it.
Okay. So with a 15, you will miss it.
These rolls.
A 20 does strike it, however, and you will deal 21 damage as your
did
sword
something.
cuts deeply.
Great. That'll be all for me.
The disgusting nature of the description will be reserved for another day, because I do not wish to empty y'all's bowels.
We thank you.
You're welcome.
You
What
were
is
gonna
the-
make us poop in horror?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, now I want him to do it.
For those who are
Points up,
constipated, I become a natural laxative through description of words. That's how disgusting this was.
It's a weird skill, but pretty handy.
Please use your imagination. Thank you.
A lot of fiber visible. Coin's gonna gesture to the suit of armor on the floor. What else was?
There is a piece of paper.
Okay. So I, as a player, I did not even register that it was like directly underneath Coin. I thought it was just like in the area he was entering. So he will pick up this piece of paper that he sees and
Okay.
Look at it.
Cool. Then I will go ahead and share that with you, sir.
You can share it with Oshin too, for what it's worth, because Coin will just
Sure. So,
hold it over to him.
Coin and Oshin. You'll find a mysterious note in the journal.
Ooh.
All right. So as Coin inspects that, he's going to take more than 6 seconds doing so. Anything else, Mr. Coin?
No, he's just reading.
Cool. Salty.
Oh, I didn't even realize I had held action. but
Yep.
it's a little late for that.
There is this lovely thing where I need him to make a Constitution saving throw or suffer 12 damage. He's fine.
Let's just... I don't want to get too close, so I'm just going to fire 2 arrows.
Okay. The first deals 5. Second will miss.
That's fine.
Awesome. The arrow flies true and then gets distracted by his over confidence.
Oh, wait, actually... I'm not a smart man. These just went to Saison.
Oh, you're correct. Does a 23 strike you, Saison?
It does. It deals, it'll deal 2 damage.
Understood. You are correct. Thank you.
That's on me. That's on me. He's gonna teleport around this corner.
Understood.
Shame.
Gotcha. Cool. So he's using his phase step to do so?
Correct, he is.
All right. Sweet. Then I am going to go ahead and we're going to spray bile at one of the people I can see. I can see 3 of you. So 1d3. Number 3 is going to be Sason. Just top, down, left to right. Sason. Each roll a dexterity saving throw. As this thing blocks over you. You will suffer 34 acid damage, Sason.
I have not made one of these.
All right. And then he is going to multi-attack you with a bite and 2 chains. Sorry, it is a 3 chains. Yeah. So it's a bite and bite and 2 chains. You're correct, 2 chains. Bite. A 19 will miss you, I believe.
Correct.
An 18 misses and a 12 misses.
Yep.
And then he will. Yeah. He is going to go and we will let Saphira have her turn.
All right. As I finish typing out that reference, let's get moving. 5, 15, 25, 45. We're going to try another booming blade.
I apparently need to brush up on my rap. So with a 15, you will miss, Saphira.
I'm going to look at my sword like there's a hole in it.
You have to hit him with the pointy end.
That's what they say in the Mask of Zorro.
It's carved and it's slashed. There's no pointy. It's not the pointy end. It's like a pointy, like slashy whole half of it.
I mean, you didn't hit with any part of it, so.
I know.
Do I need to separate
Okay, you know what I
two?
can do? I'm going to use. You know, I'm going to use my offhand weapon and stab at it.
Okay.
I don't think I ever put that one away.
And a 20 will hit it for 31 points of damage as you do stab it.
There we go. And then I will use the rest of my movement, that's 15, and use my sword's ability to take an extra bonus action so I can also dash. Because I
Sweet.
still don't want to be nearby it.
Cool. All right.
I'll turn to Salty Season and say, and how's your aiming going?
I mean, I hit something.
Good for you.
Wow. Well, I am going to target one of the 3 people around. I'm going to cast my once-a-day spell called Feeble Mind, and we're going to be using that on target number 2.
Ooh.
Bryn Gemflower. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw of a DC 21 or be feeble-minded.
Good. All right. This is an intelligence save. How good am I? He's not good enough to get a 21 reliably.
I have a
so
15 important if you want.
That's tempting. I might just counterspell this.
Okay.
I think the point is more valuable.
Do you want to counter it or should I counter it? Either way.
Can you counter this? You would
Yeah,
need an
I
8th
can
level. Well, you need to get a 15 though, because it's an 8th level spell. I'll just do. Oh wait, I used my reaction already. I used it to cast shield.
You're correct.
So I cannot react to this.
Okay, in that case, what is your plus? What bonus do you get to this?
My modifier is +1/+5, so I need to hit a 15. So a portent die would do it. The invoke the Amaranthine would also do it if you have a 15 or higher.
I do not have that.
Or you can just try and counterspell. You'd have to hit an 18, which would be a pretty lucky hit. It might Yeah, this would just completely take me out of contention for anything. It's Oshin, can I hit you up again for the?
Yeah, I'll use my 15 portal.
Okay.
Good man.
Wait,
man.
hold up.
Thank you,
Hold
sir.
up. I could just. Are we worried about the damage? We're not worried about the damage.
What damage?
Um,
There's only 4d6.
yeah, like that's not bad. I have an ability where I can touch a willing creature and end the spell effect on them. So
Oh,
honestly,
really?
even if you fail, I could just remove it from you because you
And
can
that
still
just-
identify me as a
And
friend.
that just works as
Yeah.
a straight up, even on an 8th level feeble mind.
I will tell you that no, it will not, because the exact description of Feeble Mind actually says the spell can also be ended by Greater Restoration, Heal, or Wish. It's a very limited list.
It says also. It doesn't say.
It says also.
only.
It says yeah,
True,
because my thing doesn't list specifically what spells. It
right, but
And-
it's referencing the fact that at the end of every 30 days, Bryn would be able to make the saving throw.
Yeah, and that's saying that's an additional way. My spell's
It
also
has
saying
one
an
additional way, and then it adds 3 more additional
It's-
ways, but it never says
so-
only.
I know it goes against our interest, but I actually side with this one because I think the spell. Well, hang on. The fact that every 30 days.
There's some
again, I
spells that
can-
say like it's only can be done with a wish spell or whatever. Like the spell doesn't say that though.
Yeah, if it said
Well, I guess-
only, I would agree.
It says the duration of the spell is instantaneous. So once the spell has happened, like you can't use dispel magic to end the
Right.
spell.
It's
Because
not a
it's
spell
already
effect
happened.
any on. It's just
It's like if I kill you with a fireball, you can't use dispel magic to bring them back to life because the effect has already happened and they're dead.
Oh, I guess you're right. 'Cause the duration is instantaneous.
I can hear
Yeah.
that argument for duration. I
It's-
can agree with that.
Yeah, and it's the saving throw at the end of 30 days is that's how long it takes to recover from it. So, okay. Oh boy, I was not prepared to roleplay Feeble Mind Bryn. Okay. It's
Do we want me to go for the counter spell first? If that doesn't work, we use the portent.
I'd say that depends how much you value your spell slots. I'd say that the counter spell is not likely to work. You would need to hit a 13, so that's what, a 40% chance. I guess it's a 40% chance to die. Is that worth a 3rd level spell slot? I'd say I'll just use the point to save and let's.
My
move on.
thinking right now is that I have more spell slots, I feel like, than our other casters, kind of. And so at this point, if we're going to need to rest soonish anyway, it might be worth me just firing one
Okay.
off.
Yeah, it's your spell slot. So if you want to go for it, then by all means go for it.
Let's try it out.
Okay.
What, charisma check then for me?
I believe you use charisma correct. So just charisma
Yep.
check at the top.
Oh, well, we failed.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will make the saving throw.
I will just use the portent on Bryn with the 15.
God bless. God bless. So 15 becomes 21 because I have +1 to wisdom saves and +5 to my saving throws inside the aura.
Understood.
So cool. I believe I can just throw that.
Awesome. So you do not have your intelligence reduced to 1 and charisma down to 1. So you will be able to talk to people and still cast spells and great inspiration, etc.
Yeah, that seems important.
I was doing some supplementary reading. I think the understanding that yes, if it's instantaneous, cannot dispel magic on it.
Right.
If it has a duration, you can dispel magic
Right.
on it.
So
Yeah, that makes sense.
okay. So after the portent has been used, Ruzid, it is your turn, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go up there and start tearing it apart. Hopefully. Bite at it. For 22 plus 6.
Okay. That will deal 28 damage to it. You have left it with 9 hit points.
And cut it in half.
As your claws rend it asunder, we can go ahead and exit initiative because you have no more threats unless you guys decide to go further backwards.
Rather not.
Yeah.
So,
For the record, if Bryn ever does get feeble-minded, I'm gonna roleplay him as only being able to speak in Gen Alpha brain rot slang.
Oh my god, now I want to get people mine.
Because they would have silvery barbs.
It's like, what the Sigma?
I actually, I have some written down, but not enough to roleplay. We have to.
I was so skibbity.
That would be golden.
But would you be able to do it with a Skibbity Razor High of 1?
Getting 2 in character now.
I don't think that's high enough to save on the. Anyway,
It's not that much of a
maybe
Sigma.
maybe in a future session. Looks like, but for now, cool. Well, we're still alive.
I will come back here and pick up the armor that is apparently on the ground somewhere.
Cool.
Anyone want to check out this really glowy and colorful circle now?
I absolutely want to pick it up, yeah.
Ruzid?
Really?
Ruzid? When you tore that thing asunder, you saw a little leather pouch fall on the ground.
Huh. Also there's some loot. I know you were grabbing loot, Toddy. More loot. Ruzid points at the pouch.
Yeah,
Are you gonna pick it up?
You two can fight over it.
So I feel like I'm lost. There you are. Yep.
Do we recognize anything from the note that we read?
That's up to you. What do you recognize?
What'd you read?
I recognize a word, enchantment. I don't recognize any of the other words.
So I was going to ask if we would recognize any of the names.
No, you would not recognize any of the names. There's no way.
I would Coin's gonna hand it to Oshin and say, like, you should just go, like, show this to Bryn or something.
So hang on, it's just a list of names and the enchantment?
Well, it talks about, I mean, I'll hand it to you, and it's in the inventory, like on.
All right, so I will.
20.
I'm just going to display this to all players. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. There you guys go. Oh, I must be having problems. 1 second, but we can be right back.
Oh.
There we go. Can you
Yeah,
hear me now?
that was a digital explosion.
So that was
I love how everyone just like, oh.
Yep, we had an issue with the Discord server. Should be fixed.
Right.
My computer. I'll zoom in on this note to make it readable.
Well, if you scroll down underneath the window, you should be able to read the full text.
Oh, that's a lot easier.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I was like, how do I read this?
Well, now I feel silly.
Me too.
Do we recognize what type of note it is? Like, is it?
Roll an insight check. Cool, with the 25. Oshin, you went to school, right? To learn how to do magic?
I think I actually went to the same school Bryn did, if that applies.
Cool. This looks like a list of people written from the perspective of an admissions clerk for a school.
Okay.
They seem pretty skilled.
Why did this note not dissolve in
It's on magic paper.
everything?
Huh.
Like this note was so important that they put it on magic paper?
Yep.
It feels incredibly important and also not currently our problem.
Wait, why the
It feels like it got flushed down the toilet with all the other experiments.
It might be. I'm wondering if this belonged to someone important at a school, and then maybe these were like top candidates for. It's very interesting that there's of the 10 known schools of magic, each is represented exactly once, but it looks like all of these people are extremely powerful.
Eric,
Whatever they do.
I'd like to cut in. Eric, Coin would like to investigate this suit of armor that was near the paper
Sure.
for anything of note. Anything I guess he wouldn't see anything magical, but anything of note.
Sure.
I'll do, I guess, investigation.
Of course. So with the 10, it is a plate suit of armor. And on the center of its chest, there is a shield depicted. Other than that, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Are we sure this is like an admission sort of thing? Because like one of them talks about how they're turning in assignments already. So like, if they're turning in assignments, would they be in the school?
They might be a list of candidates for something, but it sounds like they're already students. I think you're exactly right. These might be
that
promising
chronomancy guy said they
students.
turn in an assignment.
Yeah, it's none of us know exactly what this is, but yeah, it looks like a list of students at a school, and they're all extremely promising, and I'm worried about why this would be here. I think maybe the best case scenario is that some kind of professor got abducted and turned into an experiment, and he's dead now, and that sucks, but this might be meaningful to somebody. I think we should hold on to it, but I agree that right now I don't think we can do anything with it.
Yeah, seems neat though.
Transmutation guy's lame. Why is he making his bones steel when he could, like, I don't know, turn into something cool, like a dragon?
I don't know. There are advantages to having, if it's just your bones inside your body and they're a different material, nobody would know that looking at you. So it sounds like he might have just been messing around.
He's lame.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, to more pressing matters, can we just chill for a little while? We have about 20 minutes until Coin's, 25 minutes until Coin's, anti-magic field goes away. And at that point, we're going to need to make sure he doesn't explode into a bunch of worms or whatever.
Point waves, smile.
So anyway, I propose we do that before we do anything else, just because once Coin is cured, then I can ditch that Staff of Healing and go back to using the Gem Flower, which is a pretty significant debuff for me.
I agree. Do we want to identify the other two items we found, if that's something available to us?
We can absolutely do that. I have the Wand of Identify ready to go. I believe it has all 4 charges on. No, it's got 3 charges. So we can...
If you want to use one on the rune, if you don't want to use them all, like, I don't know if you do, but I know the spell that I can just ritually do it to the armor. I don't think we already touched it, so that's safe.
Gotcha. I'm worried about it because in order to identify something, you have to touch it. And the wand is super helpful to not touch things with my hands, but I am worried that touching a teleporter, if it's a teleporter, I'm worried that touching it with the Wand of Identify will be sufficient to cause me to teleport somewhere. And at the very least, I'd like to wait until I have the Gem Flower back online before I do that. Just because if I do touch it and get taken away somewhere, then either I'm on my own or you guys follow me or both, and we might end up in combat immediately. And I don't think we're prepared for that right now.
Okay. So do we just have the armor and this note, I guess, are the other 2 items we have?
The loincloth.
And the leather pouch.
And the leather pouch, which no one has picked up.
I'm investigating it.
You're investigating it? So, Saphira, were you the one who picked it up, or was it Tati?
Neither of us picked it up.
Okay.
I have
She's
not picked it up
investigating.
yet. I'm trying to see if there's any way to tell if it's trapped or explosive before I touch it.
Sure, let's roll
If
your.
not, I will absolutely touch it.
With a 27, it does not appear to be trapped or exploded or magically enchanted as a pouch.
Okay, I will pick it up.
Cool. You now have
Thanks.
a nice warm leather pouch.
All right, I'll open it up to see what's inside it.
Inside of this pouch, Saphira, I'm going to absolutely get to do this lovely thing, which is sometimes it's really beneficial to have the webcam on, right? I get to do this thing that I don't get to do very often because I get to show you guys the actual prop of what you see. So, one moment while I get this ready. I didn't think we were actually going to do this, so we're doing it now. So,
That's
Saphira,
alright.
if you can see the webcam, in the pouch, you see a collection of cards with a golden edge. Saphira,
Are these cards what I think they are?
Jordan.
would you know?
Draw from the deck. Draw from the deck.
Jordan,
Oh,
please listen to
man.
me. No,
Oh, man.
this is totally out of
Jordan.
character.
Out of character
Don't do
on the
this.
LLC when we drew them, only good things happened.
No,
We
they
only
didn't.
got buffs. Yeah,
That's
we got rid
really
of
not true.
Arcellinus. We leveled up.
You should just keep drawing until you can't anymore.
Oh god, I want to draw so badly as well, but Satan
Nobody
does
got a
not draw.
permanent buff like that.
There are a total of
Well,
3
if someone
cards
draws-
in the pouch. Just 3.
There are only 3 cards.
And they were thrown in the sewer.
And this one was just, I was just holding on to them.
Does
We want
Saphira
them
know
for
anything about these?
emergency,
Please roll an
or-
Arcana check or history, your choice. Or would she not have any idea what these are?
All right, so it is the type of thing that I'm sure there would be legendary tales about.
True.
Advantage.
So, if it is something that she could learn on a history check, that's what I'm going to roll.
Okay.
'Cause-
So yes, you have heard of the
Very
deck
good.
of many things.
all right.
And for the record, this is the expanded deck.
I don't even know what's in that.
This is literally
All right.
More
from the deck of many things, the item that they sold for Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, it's more good things. Only good things could happen when you draw this
Oh.
thing.
All right, so
3 cards,
Yeah.
Saphira. Say the word.
I don't even know what you're waiting for.
what's the worst that could happen?
No!
Mm.
Do it.
Let's find out.
All right.
Well, time to roll Donjon.
Would you like me to shuffle again? Or are you going to draw? Or what's going to happen?
I'm gonna draw one card.
Top card?
Top card.
Top card. Top card
Actually,
is...
I'm gonna step away from people before I do it because I
All right.
know if it.
The top card is Void.
Oh, pretty. That seems bad. That feels bad.
That seems bad.
All right, so Void.
Bad things about to
I
happen.
get to look up this lovely card in my handy dandy book.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
Where's Presto's magic hat? I need to start thinking of rhymes for Jesus fucking Christ.
Are you trying to summon Jesus fucking Christ from the hat?
Desperate times, desperate measures.
This is probably the
I'm
worst of worst.
99% sure Void
That
is
is
the
it.
one where you get. Yeah, Kyle just posted it in the Discord. Void
Yeah.
is the one where you get sucked into a.
Yes.
Oh my god. Literally the worst one to draw.
So, you get sucked into the portal.
Which portal?
You get sucked into a portal. Let me find it real clear. Okay. You posted it into Discord is where you posted it, because if you save me the looking up, we will absolutely do this.
I can put it in the.
Yeah. Your soul is drawn from your body and contained in an object in a place of the DM's choice. One or more powerful beings guard the place. While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is inert, ceases aging, and requires no food, air, or water. A wish spell cannot return your soul to your body, but the spell reveals the location of the object that holds your soul. You draw no more cards. And Saphira collapses before you guys after having drawn a single card from the deck of many things.
Oh no.
What's
The void
worst?
card now goes on the bottom of the deck of many things. See, there it is. And it goes back in the lovely box. Does anyone else wish to draw a card?
Wait a
Eric,
second. If
if
we
you-
already
Okay.
drew void, then we actually should
we
draw.
can't
from the
draw-
deck.
I want to draw. If I draw, we might be able to save her.
Though it is actually possible that we could draw void and then immediately draw dungeon. At which point, I will just say the game is out to kill us.
Can I
I have to.
Don't shuffle it
Yes.
again.
Saphira,
We can save her.
Tati,
hold on? Saphira's soul is gone. What's her body
She
doing?
just collapsed.
just laying there.
Is it breathing?
Yes. No, it is
goes-
inert. I'm sorry, it is
I heard
inert.
it. I heard a thud, guys. What's going on over there?
So hang on. Before any other cards are gone, I want to clarify something. According to the item description, once a card is drawn, it fades from existence unless the card is the Fool or the Jester. The card reappears in the deck, making it possible to draw the same card twice. Eric, is the void going on the bottom of the deck, or is it being shuffled into the deck? Because there's a
This is only a partial deck. There are only 3 cards here. It will be shuffled into the rest of the deck.
Oh wait,
Wait, so-
it looked like you were holding an entire deck.
I am holding an entire deck because I was given when I bought the deck, I got the whole damn deck,
Oh, okay.
and I did not want to
I-
appreciate.
I thought it was.
Wait.
I thought it could be any of the cards, but we were
Yeah.
only allowed to draw a maximum of 3.
Correct.
It sounds like
I
there
am
were
going to
only-
place the void card out for this specific interaction.
We
So
have to do it. There's a chance it saves her.
Should we like rock,
yeah,
paper,
'cause is there
scissors to
is
get to draw one?
One of the ones you can draw, you can undo a previous event or something.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
will save them with the fates. Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
could
draw if
3
anyone
and
has
just
any
send
issue.
it.
all right.
You could
Well, there's
draw
only two. There's only 2 left.
So who wants some?
So draw 2.
All right.
I'm gonna plant my sword to the ground next to me.
Okay.
Guys, we've already fucked this in the worst possible way. We don't we can just stop.
No, we can't.
Well, it can't get worse.
It could, but
No,
It
it could.
absolutely can get
Could.
worse.
I would say
There
that the
were-
EV of drawing from the deck of many things is positive. So go ahead, do it.
Yeah. If he draws something bad, that means I'm more likely to draw something
Yeah,
good.
it's true.
You're all a bunch of clowns.
True.
I'll draw. I'll draw.
Clowns, all of you.
So you would
I'll
like to
draw
draw?
one card.
Okay. Would you like me to shuffle the prop I have in my hands, or would you like me to take it as is? I can also cut, up to you.
I would like you to cut about a third of the way down,
A third of the way down? Like that, or further?
like that. That's good.
Okay.
And then card from the top from there.
Okay, fates, W.
Right?
If
That's
I get the fates, we're undoing this and we're moving on.
good? All right.
Good.
The
Yep.
card that came up is going to be the moon.
Moon. Wait, that's the best one.
You are
That's
granted
it?
the
What's it
ability
do?
to cast the wish spell 1d3 times.
3.
What the hell?
3.
So
So,
is that unironically the most useful thing after the void?
Except we can't wish her back.
Yeah,
No,
wish
but
back.
we can learn where the
Oh,
object is.
Sayson, please roll 1d3. How many times will you be able to cast Wish?
I got a 1.
You will be able to cast Wish 1 time.
Ugh.
That's better than 0 that we
That is
had.
better than 0.
I have
second
now
ago.
excluded
Hold
the
on,
moon and the void. Those are going to sit off to the side. There's 1 card left.
I'll take it unless somebody else wants it.
Wait, didn't Sison declare that he drew 2?
I declared 1.
What?
Oh, you did declare 1. Okay.
What happens if I draw one?
It might do nothing.
Something funny, right?
Well, like
That
if
could be-
it's good or bad, does it get reserved? And then we have like 30 minutes to defuse whatever bomb goes off?
I think
That's
if coin,
probably-
I think coin just can't. can't pull from the deck.
Man,
Like it's I think coin is. I don't know what would happen. Does it appear to just be a deck of playing cards while it's in the anti-magic field, and like you draw a card and it's just the 7 of diamonds?
Well, I
And
think the
then-
deck is an artifact, so I think it's immune, right? Oh no, it's legendary. I
It's
guess not an
legendary.
artifact.
It's not immune to anti-magic, but it won't have the faces of the cards until the anti-magic fades.
Okay.
I guess
Well,
Coin can draw
that's
it.
that's even worse because if coin draws something and it's like the one where you have to fight the Avatar of Death, then the anti-magic field is gone and he's fighting the Avatar of Death with the worm still inside him, and we can't help him until he kills it. So
that sounds like a badass way to go. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I want to do it. I'm just saying, is
We
it
could
really a
let
worst case
Salty
scenario?
pull it.
All right, who's going to pull it? Oshin?
I mean, I would pull again if no one else will to still have the
I'll
chance of
pull
saving
it
her,
unless
but
we think.
Wait, can you wish whenever, or you have to wish immediately?
no,
You
I'd
can
like
wish
to
the
remind
ability
everyone-
whenever. Yeah, you can
I'd
just
like
wish
to remind
whenever.
everyone we have no access to the time rewind for half an hour, so just keep that in mind.
I'll pull it unless we think Salty should, because if he just pulls one
Oh.
guys,
wait, that's a
not
great
helpful.
idea.
well, hang on. Salty can't Salty's not a person. He's an illusionary avatar. I don't think he
Oh,
can
yeah.
pull from the deck.
Well, he can't get more powerful, so in theory, he can only pull negative cards.
Oh my god, we are fools for doing this in general.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Yes, you are. Everybody is a fool for doing this.
Hurry
I'll
up and pull it.
take one. All right, I'll pull one.
All right.
Just whatever on top.
Do you want me to cut the deck or shuffle?
Neither. Just whatever next.
The next card coming off the top is the Knight. You gain the service of a
good.
4th level fighter who appears in a space you choose within 30 feet of you.
Hey, new character for Jordan.
So,
Well, they're only 4th level. That might be tough.
so Jordan,
Sounds like a fun Jordan challenge.
can you please roll up a 4th level fighter?
The most
Oh,
bizarre 4th level
incredible.
fighter you can make.
Yes,
You know,
please.
some problems,
They're a
some
minotaur.
problems solve themselves.
Wait, we just got to keep them alive for a little bit, and we can just power level them, right?
Hang on. Can
You'll
one
kill
of,
oozes for
can Anthony use his wish to make the fighter be the same level as us?
Wait, genius!
Oh, I totally could, right?
goated. That's kind of goated.
If
That's
you
a
want to
goated
do
wish.
that, I will totally allow it. Like,
You
you
guys
seriously
don't want to
will?
know where the soul. Where the
Oh, okay,
soul-
hold on. While we're negotiating, couldn't a wish, turn all of us just to a specific level to 19?
Yes,
That'd be
it
pushing
could, but there's consequences for something like that.
We just have to word it
Yeah.
really, really carefully.
The
That
more
just means
grandiose the
Tyson
wish,
can't
the
cast
more
Wish
likely
again,
Eric is to
so
screw
he's
us over.
fine.
Yeah, if
You
he
know-
does that, Sason will never be able to cast Wish ever again.
Oh no. Anyway,
Jason can't cast a wish anyways, normally, so wait.
well, I could
We-
have leveled up, taken a level of wizard, and then gotten a scroll.
There goes Satan's pastime of casting wish every day.
Oh,
I only proposed using a wish spell to level up the new Minotaur Knight just because
Not a bad
would be
idea.
it would be an expedient way to solve the problem of Jordan suddenly not having a playable character.
I
It would not solve the
argue
problem
with
of
your idea that a 4th level character is unplayable is wrong and hurtful.
Wow.
Okay. I'm sorry if it's hurtful, but I don't take it back. You're level 18.
I'm gonna fault. I am not level 18, and just for that, I'm going down to commoner right now. Where's my knife?
A 4th level character is gonna have like 40 hit points max, probably 30 hit points.
Yeah, and
And-
as you said before, the only number that matters with hit points is 1 and 0.
well, you go straight to 0 from one hit with that many hit points at this level.
Yeah.
I go straight to 0
Okay.
with 1 hit anyway.
That is not true, and you know that.
It's really close to true, and right now it absolutely is true.
Because you have a quarter of your hit points.
Ultimately,
yeah, but I
it's-
lost all my other hit points with one attack.
All right.
Ultimately, it's completely up to Jordan how to resolve the absence of their character, and it's up to Anthony how to use their wish spell. It was just a suggestion.
I think that's a great suggestion, but only if we go through the full description and he has to be my servant.
Well, it's
Tyson,
okay,
would you be
serves
okay with
loyally.
using your wish for this? That's really what it boils down to.
Out of character, it's a very fun option, but I think in character, I could not use my wish for that because we did just lose Saphira.
Understood.
And I think I definitely have to keep this to have a chance at saving her.
Understood.
So I have a question for Eric.
Yes, sir.
Relating to the mechanics of the wish spell.
Yes, sir.
So according to the text of the wish spell, if you use wish to do anything other than cast an 8th level or lower spell, there is a 1 in 3 chance you can never cast wish again.
Correct.
Presumably, it's you roll a d6, and if it's a 1 or a 2, then you can never cast wish again. There are certain the wish spell appears in the text of other effects.
Yes.
Like there's like a fortress that you can use. The only way to heal it is a wish spell.
Correct.
Etc. If somebody used a wish spell to, according to the text of the void, a wish spell reveals the location of the object that holds their soul. Would that be a situation where if you do that, there's a 1 in 3 chance you can never cast wish again? Or
Yeah.
is that sort of okay?
Yep.
It makes
other
sense 'cause it's not.
question-
Because if you go look at Wish, and it literally says that any effect other than this short list triggers that chance to never cast Wish again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brian, it
I'm
sounds like
asking if
unless
it's
we're
a-
casting from that list of wish spells, of the spells it can do, unless you can point at one of those spells that can tell us the location of the object, we are going off list by virtue
Well,
of...
that's a fair interpretation, but because wish appeared in the other, in the text of another item or spell, then it would be. I think it's there. I think yes or no would be a fair answer. Said yes, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But there's a universe where there are GMs who would say, oh no, if you cast wish and you name an explicit effect in another spell or item,
just
then
wanna-
it's safe.
I just want to add that Coin is rubbing his temple going, what the hell is happening in there?
He hasn't seen any of this.
Saphira hit the ground, I hear some new person in there, and they're talking about Wish. What?
Everything is fine. Don't come in.
I won't. Be anywhere near
Question,
that.
Eric. I assume that this would not work, but I assume I couldn't wish for the item that Saphira's soul is in to be transported here.
No, it will reveal where it's at. Otherwise,
Okay,
that would defeat the whole
makes
point.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I figured, but wanted to double check.
Yep.
Well. Shucks.
Shucks, yeah.
As I go looking for a Minotaur token.
Just edit O'Sheen and add glasses and turn his fur blue.
And the cigarette.
Should work out pretty well.
Oh god, Saphira. It had to happen.
Oh, I have a cool Minotaur token. We can just use this one. Oh, gosh. What's his name?
Okay.
All right. So, Saphira,
Honestly-
of course, this would happen to you, of all people.
Yeah.
Coin says, alright, you know what? I'm throwing my hands up here. You guys figure this one out. I'm gonna go take a piss on a rock wall. And he just walks away.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I feel like I should wait to use this wish spell to locate her because A, the odds of her being anywhere nearby I think are extraordinarily low. And maybe it's possible, but B, there's a chance we could locate her through a different way. I'm thinking specifically scrying from the Monday Night group, as we've used them before. they might be able to scry on her soul or something. I feel like we could ask and see if that's something they can do. And also, we could all still die where we are. We're in a really bad situation now that we have lost one of our.
I'm with you. I think it's reasonable to use a wish spell to try and locate Saphira because that's a guaranteed way that it would work. But I also think that I don't think we do it now because let's say we find out that she's in a jeweler's shop in Nausea somewhere. Like, what are we gonna do with that information? We still are here to kill Sagaeos before we go anywhere.
What if it's on this island that's about to blow up after we defeat Sagaeos?
Well, then that's a possibility.
Well, then we're screwed.
The other thing I want to ask, I assume rewinding time will not put her soul back.
Nope.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's Saphira.
Because
As
the
far as I'm
consumable
concerned-
items happened, so
As far as I'm concerned, she got herself into this mess,
Yep.
and she can't hurt anybody while she's
she can't hurt anybody.
and she's not in
What
any
to do with her
anymore.
body? This is not a good place to leave a body.
We stick her in the bag of holding, and then
Ooh.
she doesn't need
Does her
oxygen.
body
so-
need to breathe?
Nope.
No,
No.
It is inert.
explicitly does not.
She can literally
So-
be stuck in a bag of holding. And this is one of the few conditions where she'll be perfectly safe inside of a bag of holding.
All right,
Let's just make
check
sure we
her-
don't
Yeah,
have
then.
too many things in there.
check
How
her
much does
pockets
she
to make
weigh?
sure she's not carrying a dimensional something or other.
Check
Uh,
her pockets for anything useful right now, because she's not using them.
I would like to respectfully loot Saphira to
Understood?
safeguard her items.
Actually,
I'll help slightly less respectfully.
Okay.
How much does she weigh? We don't want to rip the bag.
You don't ask a lady how much she weighs.
No,
I'm
lift her up.
asking
just trying to
whoever
estimate.
picked her up.
She weighs 166 pounds,
Nothing.
and she's carrying 121 pounds worth of stuff.
that's a lot of stuff.
What's the weight limit on the bag of
Uh,
holding?
Like
Is it like
500.
1,500?
500.
Ugh.
So at the bare
Well, we have
minimum,
to do
we
bag of
take
holding
out
math.
anything that's going to explode the bag of holding.
Actually, maybe a little bit less than it because I've got the swords getting double counted because I had the anti-magic pale version up. So
Can I just be
let's
like,
see.
hey, Knight, hold this stuff for a second?
Say so,
You can
Bob.
hold that.
What are you gonna wish for at this point? I guess you're just gonna wish to find where he is.
Probably, yeah, if I'm being honest. Actually, I have got to think about it. There are some things you could use a wish for, but
I
we
know
definitely
what
need to
you
make sure we
wish
can find
for.
her.
You could wish for Tati's sword back.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the use of the wish.
Anyway, I'm looting Saphira right now. I'm gonna take off her ring of swimming. Here, Bryn, you should hold this.
Is it a attunement item?
I don't think it is.
Wait, why don't we
Okay.
just give this equipment to the new guy that just got summoned?
Oh, I mean, we definitely can too, but Bryn needs this. for swimming
The
purposes,
new
so-
guy has a name.
I
What
don't
is
know,
the new guy's name?
I'll have to think about that. I haven't talked to him yet.
No, so,
That's
Wait, you get to
terrible.
name him?
Jordan, what is the new character's name?
The real
I'm
masters.
trying to think of
revelation.
one.
Speed
Well,
run making
hurry the hell up.
God, that felt staged. I'm gonna be honest.
You
What?
did, so Saphira drawing the worst card immediately is like exactly what I would have imagined happening.
What else would it be?
I have seen about 10 pulls from a deck of many things in a real campaign, and that was the only time I've seen something that bad happen.
That is
We're-
quite literally the worst card in the deck. It's actually
Wednesday
quite-
night.
it's
I don't know
actually
why you
incredible.
guys are surprised.
This Minotaur was just born. Give him 5 minutes to figure out
His name.
his name.
Well, like, is this guy like even born from the card, or did he just get teleported?
No,
here?
he's summoned.
It
Yeah,
says
You can ask him.
it says he believes that he and Oshin are bound by fate.
They do look like. I'm not gonna say it. That would.
But he
that would
does
be, making
Have a
stereotype.
backstory of some kind, so he's he's not just born.
So Jordan's got homework this week.
That is interesting. So is this so this is like a knight that has existed in Toivoa and they've been transported here, or have
Yes.
they been?
They've
Oh,
been transported.
Yeah, this is someone who
they're
heard
bound
about
by
Oshin and was trying to make good and become like Oshin, and is dedicated to its
This is his
service.
younger brother.
Something, whatever Jordan wants to do, we can absolutely do.
I almost feel bad. Like, what if this
And
person was
Coin,
in the middle
seriously,
of a conversation?
did you have to pee that much? That's 10 feet
Hey.
of pee.
Listen, I've been holding it in. It's been a long day, dude.
Okay. But did you have to include little splatters off to the side?
Listen. It's what my character would do.
Right. But for the recording, I am going to take you up there just so that the camera can see what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
I don't know if you guys.
This is what you've done, sir.
Wait, now what is this?
Don't ask, don't tell.
God.
Man, God, this. How did it come to this? What
And
happened?
we draw like a fourth card. I want like a pity card.
I feel like
You guys are judging me like we haven't been pissing away an entire deck of cards for the last half hour.
So a half hour has passed. Coin, your anti-magic field is about to end.
Oh, that's true.
Brandon, you need to get ready.
Oh yeah, I'm dying. I just remembered.
All right. So the anti-magic field will end.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna just zap that.
Oh, I don't like this feeling.
Zap that right off. Zap those
Using
worms right
the lesser
out of them.
restoration. Awesome. Cool.
Whew.
All right, and
Thanks,
then
big boy.
with the consent of the party and the dungeon master, take a short rest. And one of the things I will do is swap.
Wait,
out my
before we
notebook.
do that, can we identify the other items here first, just in case anyone else wants to swap out what they have?
Oh yeah, that's reasonable. We can do that. Yeah. So what still needs to be identified?
This
Armor and loincloth.
Armor and loincloth.
We figured out what the cards were.
Yeah. No shit. Ugh.
All right. So which one are we doing first?
We could have moved on. We could be in another room, in another encounter, at mostly full health, with possibly with spell slots back, and exploring deeper into this cave.
In
And
her
none of
defense,
this would have ever happened.
Saphira is in another room in another encounter.
Yeah, who knows? That card could still be in there, Bryn. Do you want to pull again?
What if you cast Wish and it just says that Saphira's in the room over?
Then we would go pick her up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, like, what if? What if it was just right next to us?
Let's
I
just do
think
it.
the odds are spectacularly low that is the case.
I don't know. I felt
I'd
like the
rather-
odds were spectacularly low that we found a deck that Saphira then drew that then also took her soul. So
I
think
would have
that's
put money
right.
on that happening if someone brought it up, actually.
So is the deck empty?
It is.
Or okay, it's the 3 cards have been rejoined with their deck or what? I don't know, but it's
Yes.
okay. It's well, all right. Can we keep the bag?
Little pouch. Sure.
Keep the little pouch, and we're gonna keep that on Saphira's body, just so that she can remember this colossal fuck up that has been done.
Yeah, surely this one will teach her.
It's
I'm
probably
so
gonna turn out.
fucking angry. I'm so angry
Yeah.
at all of you for encouraging this. My words cannot express how pissed off I am at you fucking morons for allowing this to happen.
But Walker,
I don't see this
pissed
as
off?
a downside exactly.
Bryn, pissed off and surprised are two different things. Are you surprised?
Frankly, no. I'm not.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
not that surprised. But
Now, just to
Well, I
check.
sure wish Bryn was surprised.
So, just to check, is the player pissed off at the party? Because I just want to check. Are you okay?
Not,
Make a
not
difference?
seriously. Whatever happens in the game happens in the game.
Okay.
No, it's like I'm fine.
Okay.
I think awestruck is a better word.
The hell you want to your characters, but like, ugh. All right.
Oh yeah, no.
Understood.
Objective observation. This was probably not the most optimal thing.
No, not at all. I just wanted
to
to,
entertainment value.
But it was the funniest. You're
as a
right.
GM, I do have to check because someone expressed
I'm
frustration,
fine.
so that's all I'm doing.
This is also extremely funny.
Okay, understood.
Also, like,
I'm not
This was
disputing
also
that.
the only thing that could have happened.
Right,
if anyone but Saphira picked that up, we would have been fine.
right.
Oh yeah.
No, everybody here is a member of the
Now,
Wednesday
Rizzo
party.
probably
Don't
would have
lie.
drawn a card.
Oh god, okay, never mind. We were doomed from the
that's-
start.
We
Those
were always
cards
going to
shipped.
draw the cards.
Those cards shipped in order when
No,
she
Rizzo
picked
would have
it up.
drawn the
That's
card
fair.
and then got the one that balance and then became chaotic evil and then
Ooh.
That'd be a
would have
problem.
happened.
I mean, we're
That
all
would've
pretty
been
close
so
to that
funny.
anyway. I don't know what the problem.
We could work with
Are we?
chaotic evil. Honestly.
Really, 10 plus 10. Is that Saphira rolling hit points for the new character?
Alright, let's identify these items though, so we can
No,
figure out
don't
what
get
we're
to
equipping or
re-roll
not.
because at every level up, you could re-roll once.
Oh,
Oh,
that's,
yeah, you're right.
28 plus
Go.
28 plus 4 con. Let's say a fighter probably has plus
Reroll
2 or
that
plus
4.
3 con. So yeah, that's 36 or 40 hit points, depending on your.
Reroll that 4. Show us what you got.
All right.
Bryn and Oshin, do you guys want to identify the two items we have though?
I will leave it to Oshin because he can identify without. It's an unlimited resource for him because he can reach.
Oshin? Did we lose Oshin? Is he muted?
He does not.
Sorry,
seem to be-
I ran to grab some water, but I will use identify on those.
Okay. Cool. So the first one is the loincloth or the armor?
I'll do the armor, then the loincloth, and then after that, if we have time, I'd like to do it on the note that we found as well to see if it's just magical paper or if there's anything like embedded in it.
All right, that's the armor for you, sir.
All right.
Cool. Let me know when you're ready for the next one.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, there's the second one. And the paper is just magical paper that is protected against elemental damage.
Okay. I think these both would be great for you to wear, and I'll turn and hand it to our new friend, lacking a name.
Wait, what are the things you got?
The first one, like the armor, it's an armor of safeguarding, which increases your health and allows you to cast Beacon of Hope. And then the next one gives you advantage on saving throws. And considering how far he has traveled already, I doubt that he will be sticking close to Sizen, so he probably should wear it as well.
Hang on, the loincloth gives you advantage on. Oh wait, it's a cloak. It was just being worn as a loincloth by.
Right.
Oh, bummer. I was thinking it was like the loincloth of saving throws, and that was very funny to me. But oh well.
That depends on the character.
The
Yeah,
new
I
guy's
mean,
minotaur could be a loincloth.
I guess it depends. Are we gonna include the level 4 fighter as a serious party member, or
Yeah.
I don't know. They can wear the
Does he look like a joke to you?
out of character. Yes, a level 4 joining with a bunch of level 18s is just a really good way to just get murdered.
Hey, he was
This
brought here by
level
fate,
of-
okay?
Well, Fate might need to take him back in about 4 hours. That's how much time I'm gonna give.
Ugh.
Look,
We
he's
long
pretty
rest
not
cool.
makes
be
the
level
twice
like,
good.
All right, anybody can
He's a pretty
contribute.
cool guy. Like, I think he can hold his own for like 4 rounds.
I mean, with resistance to elemental damage, he might
Maybe
be able
5.
to tank. Because the gelatinous cubes were doing, let's say this guy is about 40 HP. The gelatinous cubes were doing 10d6. That's 5 times 7 is an average of 35 acid damage. So, all right, well,
I mean, at the very worst, we can just use them.
I've said
As a-
enough. You guys do
Jet,
whatever.
Like, we can try to send her
Whatever
to
you
the
want.
room.
Eric,
Alright.
with the
Yeah.
anti-magic field down, does Coin auto reattune to his stuff, or
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, it's just suppressed when you were.
Wait, so is a short rest occurring right now?
Yes, you guys can take a short rest successfully.
Okay, let's double check how many.
We should figure out with Coin how much healing he can offer.
Yeah, I'll
I
run
don't
the
believe I
math.
used any yet.
I have 10 keys, so that's roughly like 30 hand of healings firing
Also,
off.
to check with you, Jordan, are you actually okay with us taking some items from your body at the moment?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Just want to be sure.
And after the recording, we'll go ahead and talk for just a moment. So, because we're going to
This
hash some
truly-
things out for next week.
We did do this to ourselves completely.
Indeed.
Yep.
All right, so
Pretty epic.
the short rest is going on.
We have access to 194 healing from Coin.
All right, I could definitely use some, but I feel like a lot of people could, and I still have at least some.
I have some hit die, so I'm just
hit
gonna use
dice.
them at this point. See what I get.
Remember, anyone who spends a hit die, you get a free D8 and a free D6
Oh wait,
in addition to whatever you spend. So after you spend your hit dice, roll your first hit die, roll the D8 and the D6 just to see what you get back, because those are free.
Should I use a prayer of healing at the second level just for 2d8 plus 5 to everybody?
Personally, I think the spell slot's more valuable just because we have so much free healing between the Song of Rest and Chef and Coin's massive pool of hand of healing.
Very well.
We can do it out of combat. We can see how much healing we get, and then we can add a prayer of healing. But my inclination is that the second level spell is more valuable.
I marked down the amount of healing I would need to be at full health. But I think there's other people who will just need to get healed before me anyways, so I don't know if you have enough left over.
Okay.
Sophia, I sent you a message. Just
Yeah.
Got it.
What a chaotic session.
Yep. All right. So you guys go ahead and start rebuffing after having healed up some. Short rest healing, awesome. As you are doing this, I assume that Salty is being a little bitter about the fact that he does not get to heal up during this process.
Poor man.
And he's
He's
gotten
used to it,
replaced
it's
with
It
a
happens.
new recruit.
Yeah, well, he did not expect to survive this long in the party, so that we lost a member and a new one joined.
Just that you guys
He's
are
no
sitting
longer
down
the-
again.
He's no longer the newest member.
That's
Yep.
embarrassing.
He's no
Yep.
longer the FNG.
I could use another 46 points of healing.
Coin needs 45 to get full. He doesn't need it per se, but that is how many he needs.
Gotcha. Cool.
So how about we just lay out like how much healing everyone needs. So 45 for Coin, 46 for Sazen. Ruzid was
Let me take 90
52?
seconds. I'll be right back, guys. 30
Is that-
seconds.
Yeah,
Okay.
52.
52 plus 45 plus 46. The chat is not a calculator. I will go get that. 143. That's 143. Coin rolled 194. 194 minus 143. We'd have 51 left over if we heal Coin, Ruzid, and Sazin. But if Oshin is only 50 out of 170, I'd almost rather
I have
give
hit
more
dice
to
I
you.
can still spend. So if you want to give,
same.
just like give Oshin like 100, would be.
Yeah, to be clear, this is me using all of my hit dice.
I
and
use all of my hit
still leave
dice.
this left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have hit dice left. So yeah,
I have
focus on
a
the-
decent amount of hit dice. So let's just assume Coin really doesn't need any of his own healing.
Bryn, are you keeping count of the fact that you have half healing?
Hang on, hit dice. I have not been treating hit dice as being cut in half. I have, or also, nor have I been. I have been treating the healing during rests as like the body is healing itself and not artificial magical healing. That is, Eric. Can you resolve
Yes,
a situation that was just
Sure.
raised that we did not consider? To what? So the orb of dragon kind. Any healing done to or by the character is halved.
Right.
How does that affect rests?
It doesn't. That's not healing. That's just recovery of hit points.
Okay, I hadn't even considered that it might.
No, you're fine.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, thank you for bringing it up, Anthony. That I totally didn't even think of that.
No, I'm just we're gonna go ahead and hand wave that. Otherwise, this gets brutal and no.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That seems a very reasonable way to do it. Cool. So I'll roll some more hit dice then. If Coin is giving his health pool mainly to Oshin.
Yeah,
because
I want it
he's
to
on
be
the-
impactful, but I don't want it to be, debilitating.
I appreciate it. That seems a very reasonable way to approach it. What am I even doing?
I mean, let's face it, the party as a whole can generate their own debilitating effects.
What are you referring to?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
If you had said that an hour ago, I would have been. But yeah, after what just happened, you're like 100% right.
All right, so I think that as you guys take this rest here, this is a great spot for us to go ahead and just pause for the evening and discuss where we're going forward with this for next week, and we'll do that post session. Are you guys cool with that?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
if there were ever something that needed some time to
Yeah.
figure out, it's this.
I'm the
Okay.
skimmer.
Cool. So what we will do is I'm just going to go ahead and do our little outro here. So if you know someone who wants to play in my games, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about joining the waitlist for a campaign slot or for joining a one-shot. I do have that one-shot in 2 days at noon on Central Time. So go ahead and check that out over at gmeric.com. Check out the reference site at toivoarpg.com. And we will be catching you guys later.